Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's up, Lay?
For some reason, I was thinking of NuKKle today, and this came to mind.
Nice. You just missed me beat the shit out of Diamond Caster or whatever the fuck he likes to call himself.
Really?
Yeah, he cut a promo on us. He wanted to call us out. He was too afraid to call you out, so I had to lay the rock bottom on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Diamond Caster. Interesting.
What? Yeah, Diamond something. The jabroni doesn't get a chance for me to say his name for real. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Interesting. Mr. Diamond or Diamant or who cares? Nobody cares. If you mattered, it would have been answered. But since you don't, it won't. Remember, the words of Booker T. If you want some, you better be big enough and bad enough to take some.
Word.
You ready, son? Careful what you wish for. Very careful.
Word.
It's funny because that's another one of the Briscoe brothers. Yeah. If I had a Confederate flag down in here, that would have been it.
Yo, for real. When
missing teeth. Confederate like basketball, like all us.
Oh shit.
Yeah, for real.
It's some missing teeth and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, they'll be in AEW soon enough, so you know.
Oh yeah.
Just no Twitter.
Word. Yo, you think we get a copyright strike if I play my own shit?
Your own stuff? I don't think so. No, you shouldn't. I mean, it's yours.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, who's going to copyright you? You?
I should, right? Oh. Just to fuck with YouTube.
No, when you're copyrighting yourself, listen, you guys do it all the time for no reason. Why not me too?
Well, right? Yeah, let me show you what this guy said. Okay. Hopefully you could hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear it?
No, I can't hear.
Huh?
I can't hear.
All right. Let me.
Great to be seen, Pimp. Appreciate it, man.
Going on, Pimp? All right, fuck
it. In the building.
What's going on, Flocka? What's going on, everybody? All right, here you go.
Favorite fictional wrestler.
Can you hear it?
The Diamond. Chase Griffin. And I'm here because I heard this was the best wrestling podcast on the internet. The best. Really? I doubt that. I'm here to make a challenge. The Knuckleheads. Ooh, that sounds scary. And I know you're asking, who are you going to challenge? Is it going to be Show? Nah. He doesn't even show up. It'll be Lay the Punisher? Nah. He's too easy. Easy Day Lay is what I call him. Gigi? I'm not going to touch that one. And it's not because I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. Hold on. Let me think here. That leaves one person left. Toe tags. This dude thinks he's the best pro wrestling podcaster in the world. He's got this title back here. He's got all these pictures. The 1-800-FAX line. What a joke. I'm challenging you, Toe. I'm calling you out. Let's see if you're man enough to cut Diamond. You know what? I bet he won't even show up. Listen, your time is up.
Want to come interrupt? Want to come interrupt our podcast? Want to interrupt our podcast? Let me tell you something, brother. You don't interrupt the podcast. You don't ever interrupt the podcast. You can sit there and you can talk about my hair. You can talk about my head, and you can talk about anything else that you want to. There's three things that you don't do. You don't insult my podcast. You don't insult my people, and you don't ever give credit to John Cena. You're lucky you're still breathing because you never did that shit. This is the Knucklehead Podcast, baby, and that's how we do it. It took me a while to get the video started, but you know.
I like that. That's good. It's good running section. I'm with that. That's dope, man. I'm with that. I like that. You got to step everything up now.
Word. That's it. We're gonna have.
every week, I'm gonna have to beat his ass up now. He looked like a member of the Dark Order cutting a promo on Toe Tags. Yo, for real.
You really did. He looked like what is it, Uno?
Yeah, Evil Uno, right?
Yeah, Uno.
Shit, man.
With that,
Yeah,
that was dope. I like that.
yeah, he had this idea since last week. Because, you know, for my birthday, he wanted to do something special and shit.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. Yo, it seems like these corporations out here doing some shit. We got Gigi's Rant, which we're gonna leave, you know, we're gonna let Gigi take care of Instagram.
Yeah.
But then we got Dream Match Wrestling getting the cease and desist from AEW. Like, what kind of shit is that? You know, like they mad because they got better artistry than them? They got better concerts than them?
Yo, if anything, that man is actually promoting you. You should sign that man up.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying AEW doesn't have good shirts, but don't have great shirts. You know what I mean?
No, for real shit, especially some shit like this.
Absolutely.
Imagine you sell a shirt with the Revolution, John Moxley versus Daniel Bryan. Shit, that's money right there.
Well, now they're a tag team, so there you go.
Yeah, that's true.
Them versus a tag team them versus the Rock and Sock Connection would probably be one I'd make.
Word.
Yeah, those two versus the Rock and Sock Connection. The Dream Match, if you're out there listening, bro, that's one to put up there whenever these dick faces decide to leave you alone.
That's it.
That makes no sense. This is why some wrestling fans stop being wrestling fans.
Word. Pimp says, I see the steel cage match coming. but yo, man, Revolution, what'd you like? You know, we could start there. I want to get Gigi's thoughts on it too. What'd you think, bro?
I enjoyed all of it. You know what I'm saying? There was some matches that weren't actually great, but it's the way it started it off. It did it the right way. Like it got the fans ready. You know? Yeah. And unfortunately, like the weakest match I felt was Jade Cardwell. You know, Jade's match.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't that much, but she had a great frog splash. You know what I mean?
She did. Really
did. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the Dog Collar match was exactly what I thought it was going to be, and literally called. That's the time that Wardlow should do his turn. When he did the oops, I was like, "That's coming with that. I like that."
Yep. yeah.
It's in here. You know what I mean? It was funny when he first did that. He kind of looked like Roman a little bit on some. You know, my bad.
Yeah.
There you go.
It also kind of reminded me a little bit of when Batista turned on Triple H. And all he needed was the down shit. It was a little, what you want from me?
Funny. Same thing with the suit. Big fan of the Mox and Danielson match because, you know, it's, if you've had any kind of fight, you know, it's two people with a lot of pride. If you've done any kind of sparring, one strong hit and all of a sudden you're damn near in full blast of a fight. All of a sudden at the end of it, you mad? Nah, man, I'm good. You good? Yeah, man. You gotta bathe in Epsom salt for a couple of weeks and, you know, recover.
Yeah.
And then with Regal coming out, that was dope. You know,
that was dope. That was a surprise. That was something I didn't see come.
I didn't like the kind of giving away Swerve being signed because he literally had the thing to us, the clipboard. I'm like, yo, your heart, Tony, you're better at this. I can see the clipboard. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather not see it than see him come out. You know what I mean? But definitely should be a interesting with Swerve. Wardlow got over, which he should have. You know, him being one of the pillows that they don't mention of AEW.
Yeah.
Like everybody's like, yo, Keith Lee. I was like, yeah, it should be Wardlow, especially the what his program going on. It would make perfect sense. You know what I mean?
It would make perfect sense. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, the one match I wasn't looking forward to turned out to be a pretty good match, but like the story, there was no story to it. You know, the title was taking a back seat to that elite story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it did seem rushed, that story.
Literally and he lost his last two matches on some Seth Rollins shit. All of a sudden he's in the title picture. I'm like, okay. At least he came out with some Halo stuff on. That's cool.
No, yeah. It also the Halo shit was like, All right, yo, dude, if you had the helmet, that helmet would be crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like that shit would have been dope. But I appreciated it. My brother was like, yo, I think he went on the wrong side of the ring because, he did the boom shit on the opposite side of the hard camera.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if he was showing off the back of it, but yeah, I was like, that's odd. Everybody knows where the hard camera is. Especially Cole, because he does this all the time.
Yeah.
So, you know what
No,
I mean?
for real.
Yeah.
But usually it's on the other side, though.
This is true.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens. But yeah, it was probably better than anything WWE's put on the last 6 months, I want to say. From now.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah.
There was more wrestling than shenanigans. You know what I mean?
There was more wrestling in that fucking buy-in than there was on Raw.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
An hour buy-in had more wrestling than 3 hours of Raw, and they cut a promo. Cyrus the Virus came out and cut a promo, and they still had more wrestling.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
It's good, but it's also sad compared to what the other company does.
Yeah.
And it's funny because you can tell by other matches that they put on, the women's gauntlet, certain tag team matches and stuff like that, like they can do it if they want. You know what I mean? But they just have this whole like, we don't have to do anything if we don't want to attitude. And it's disrespectful to people who, put it like this. I was telling my lady this, right? That match on NXT, right? It was LA Knight versus the generic player that you can build from scratch. I don't know the dude's name. Right, that guy, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, they wind up in the back. I'm like, yo, if I came here to watch a match, like if I came here to see LA Knight wrestle, and then all of a sudden I'm watching it on the screen, I can do that shit at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're going to put a Falls Count Anywhere match, do that on like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. On like a Monday night or something like that. Don't name it Roadblock, like it's supposed to be a pay-per-view event, then have that happen. So I see LA Knight for 10 minutes and then he's gone. He wins the match away from me.
Yeah. And what were they blocking? Besides wrestling?
Apparently they were blocking Braun Breaker because Ziggler's the NXT champion now.
Yeah, I see that.
And remember, I said it before, like that is both dope and disrespectful to Ziggler.
Yeah, but the crazy shit is like if you're gonna be a champion, at least you can be a champion of an actual wrestling organization. Because NXT, at least they fucking wrestle. Mm-hmm. And he didn't have to spend 3 months screaming into the mic, it should have been me.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, we're not gonna make you a champion here, so go down there.
Yeah, right. Shit.
All right. Yeah, but it's, like I said, Revolution was completely worth it. If I would have paid for that, I wouldn't have been mad. I would have been. It was completely worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The only reason why I was mad is because I missed the fucking ladder match. And like when Keith Lee stalked him on the apron in the beginning, that's when I had the problems, and I didn't see nothing else until fucking Jay Cargill came out.
Jesus.
And then I missed the ending of that match. So I was like, "Fuck, son." That's when I got pissed, and of course, I was gonna call it Bradley Cooper. The shit that I ordered this shit from don't want to respond to nobody. What up, Harris? What up, fellas? Since Jeff Hardy made his debut last night, you think AEW roster is overloaded with wrestlers? That's why I'm glad Tony Khan brought the Ring of Honor, because he's gonna sign everybody. To be honest with you, having this many wrestlers is actually kind of dope, because now every couple months we can change the storylines completely, and we don't get oversaturated with people. Because as opposed to WWE where they have 180 fucking people, but they only use the same 6. We get tired of people. You get tired of Roman. You get tired of fucking Brock. You get tired of seeing the Street Profits because they're always out there losing. But then now I was thinking, I was like, yo, the fucking Jurassic Express is the tag team champion. We can see the Hardy Boys wrestle every other fucking tag team before they ever get to the Jurassic Express. Absolutely. If they'd have debuted if he would have debuted on WWE that way, next week there would have been a title match for the Hardy Boys versus Jurassic Express.
Yeah, because remember, now the Hardy Boys got to take care of the people that threw Hardy out of his own organization, his own fraction. And then you could have them, they could be either one of the first or second teams to face against Moxley or thing, or they can have a tournament where they all of a sudden, like a long, good drawn out tournament. You know what I mean? with all the tag teams because they have enough tag teams. And yet you can have the Acclaimed, you can have all these other people, all these tag teams that don't get used. You know what I mean?
Nah, I hear you. You want Carmella to toss your salad? Shit. You would think it would be the other way around. But hey, more power to you, Clover. If you can do it,
you'll be all right.
Yeah, remember what they used to say: if you could dream it, you can achieve it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's it. Keep your head up. What up, bro? He said, anybody see your show? Or anybody heard from show? I heard from him earlier. Was it today? Yeah. He said happy birthday to me, but yeah. But yo, all right. So I loved the triple threat tag team match that started the show with the Young Bucks, and because I was literally like, all right, anybody could win this. They do triple threat matches so amazingly because you don't know who's gonna win. Because at one point I was like, I can see the Young Bucks winning this, I can see the Dragons winning this, and then Jurassic Express won like crazy, and I was like, I'm satisfied with this. I'm satisfied. But the reason why, because I told you I was gonna tell you today, the reason why I had a problem with Moxley and Bryan Danielson match is the same reason why I had a problem with Adam Page. They're having this hard-hitting match, and they're not selling shit. Like, I get it. You kick somebody in the chest, he's not selling it. But my man was in the Dragon Sleeper for about a good 20 minutes and just sitting there. My man had him in a fucking bulldog choke, and he's just sitting there. I'm like, bro, what's going on here? This is submissions. Like, you're literally choking the man. Act like you can't breathe. He went to, like, they make it a point to say that my man teamed with Team Couture. You know what I'm saying? So he should know how to put on a decent fucking chokehold, at least, because it's MMA training. Act like you can fucking breathe. Like, Daniel Bryan is a little wrestler. Moxie's not that much bigger, but they're acting like Superman out there. Like, when Superman died and all those replacements came, these are his replacements. And I'm tired of seeing this shit. The same shit from Adam Page. Like, my man Adam Page got super kicked 48 times and still had enough mustard to do a front flip over the top rope and clothesline the shit out of Adam Cole. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, like, in all actual, like, one of those attempts, you should have, like, botched it on purpose. You know, like, try to jump over and your leg gets caught. Like, yo, this guy's tired. You know, he's maybe suffering from a concussion. My man did get super kicked 18 times. I don't know about you, Lay, but if you get kicked in the head more than once, you're supposed to be out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
you're going to be
that's the only problem I have with the way they wrestle is the psychology of it. You know what I'm saying? Because their matches are hard-hitting. They're totally different from any other matches that you would see in WWE or anything like that. But their psychology of it was crazy. Like, CM Punk and MJF looked like they came close to killing each other in that match. Even CM Punk had a hard time doing the go to sleep that last time because his leg was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't even see them on Dynamite because that's how badly they beat each other. But Daniel Bryan and Moxley had an equivalent match without a fucking chain attached to their neck, and they're walking out there like they fine. You know?
Yeah.
It's just that's where it's lacking for me is the psychology of it all.
Oh, okay.
You know, like, you know, where it's like, yo, K-Feb is dead. I get it, but yo, during the match, let's at least act like, you know, act like my man just dropped you on your head a little bit.
I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Now for me, it's just the fact that it's the way the match goes. You know what I mean? The fact that you've seen when two people are actually scrapping, that sometimes, you know what I mean, that stupid pride gets in the way, and what logically should put you down, you're just so full with that rage and stuff and adrenaline that you keep going. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Well, you know, I can understand it. It got to the point where you were like, all right, somebody got to go down. You know what I'm saying? It would make sense to go down eventually, you know?
Yeah. You know, I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just asking for, like, you know, some kind of. That's what I hated about John Cena. You know, like besides everything else I said, I hated the fact that you could beat up John Cena for an hour and then he just gets up and starts running the ropes like he's the ultimate fucking warrior. It's like, that's why I always made the joke. My man took a shot of Cena.
Yeah, he is colorful.
Yeah, you know, because his 5 moves of death, once he hits the reboots button on his fucking brain and now has all of his adrenaline back, like, he hit the checkpoint or some shit. Like, he gets up
fucking runs the ropes, 4 fucking shoulder blocks, a little bullshit ass spinning orange driver, and then you can't see me Knuckles. Like, that's his whole routine. After Alex Riley and The Miz fucked you up in a fucking anything goes match, and you got thrown through a fucking light by the Big Show. My man, we seen what just happened to you. This wasn't a story someone told us. We watched it. Can you act like you was there? Just a little bit? Like, I want to meet the twin.
You were part of it, bro. Like, you were part of it.
Yeah. Like, are you duplicating, man, that you just went underneath the ring and no one knew, and the new guy came out and fucked this guy up? Like, what's going on here? You the Bella twins?
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem I have.
All right. I mean, it's a logical thing. I get it. You know what I mean? I just appreciate something where it's not so much as wrestling as it is fighting.
No, I get that. Yo, the first ever time I saw the Neverweight champion, the Never Openweight championship in Wrestle Kingdom a couple of years ago, these guys beat the shit out of each other. And I was like, yo, this is a fight. They're not wrestling. They're really fucking fighting. You know, so like, I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. But, you know, and a little gripe is that whole pay-per-view was like monotoned. Every match felt the same.
Okay.
You know, like, you didn't see much diversity in the matches. Like 82 fucking tombstones. You know, even the women did at one point, I was like, yo, Adam Cole is literally doing Britt Baker's spot right now with the Red Dragons. Like, he's doing the same shit that Britt Baker just did. Like, all right, I get it. You know, other than that,
I completely agree. To Anthony's point, some guy made the Hardy Boys theme, so the WWE doesn't own it, so they can literally use it wherever they want because it's just they didn't make
open domain or some shit, right?
Some dude, I think that's his name, made it. So where the Hardys ask them, they can use them. You know what I mean? So that's why they're good with that. It didn't surprise me at all when I saw it. I was like, yeah, that's right. Some dude made it. WWE doesn't own that.
A part of me was like, yo, that's fucking genius. There's no question that this is Jeff Hardy now.
Of course, yeah. That guy was able to still do I'm like, yo, your brother's getting beat up, man. Go help him.
He'd be all right.
You can do that after you rescue him.
Shit. Now I want to know. You think Matt Hardy's gonna bring back the elite?
He might.
What was it? Broken Matt Hardy?
Broken. He might. And I say for now, just stick with the Hardy Boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It makes sense.
I mean, don't worry, stick with the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, but I hope they don't have a match next week. Like, you know, do something for like a week, 2 weeks, or even like a month, just to give Matt Hardy a chance to reset his character. Because if he goes next week and have a tag team match, it's gonna be very unbelievable that he went from being a patsy, like a joke, to now a hardcore tag team champion. You know, a hardcore tag team wrestler.
Yeah.
Because in that HOF shit or the HFO shit, you know, he looked like any manager was supposed to look. Just I'm here to you know, stir some shit up and get my ass kicked. You know? Right. But now if he's gonna be a wrestler now, you know, let him come back as a wrestler.
Absolutely, yeah. I agree. Definitely see that 100%. You know what I mean? But you know, I mean, we'll see. You know, I mean, if they're smart, you know, you let it build. You know, like anything else. Have them like, oh, we're back all of a sudden. You know what I mean? And Jeff has a couple of singles matches. Matt has a couple. You know, then they have a tag team versus somebody that's not Jurassic Express. Well,
yeah, they could wrestle the fucking private party.
Well,
you know. That seems like a good way to start. Yeah.
What is a private party goes over first, maybe some heel moves, some under tag, you know, and then the Hardys go for it. Let them young fellas get the win first.
Word.
You know what I mean? Because the Hardys can take mad losses because they're the Hardy Boys. They'll be fine.
Yeah. they got like a 30-year career. They'll be all right.
You're cemented. You don't have to worry about shit.
Word.
You guys are good.
But yo, did anybody else feel like Sting and Jeff Hardy being in the same ring after that whole, if you know about TNA?
You saw him do that.
Yeah.
You know, I know I fucked up. My bad, ducks.
It was almost like Sting's looking at the nigga like, nah, son, this is as close as I want to get to you right now.
Yeah. We've been there. We've done that, brother.
Word.
He's like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. I forgive you, but this is the closest I want to get. I don't need no more other shit going on for you.
Gotcha, Anthony. No problem. But yeah, no, seriously, it wasn't like as awkward as it was yesterday with Cap and Joe. Same deal in that ring.
Yeah.
You feel the awkwardness in the whole time. You're like, So last time you guys seen each other? Victory Road?
For real. Now, Anthony, Instagram is fucking with Gigi's account, so she'll be on later. She'll probably be on in a few minutes to explain what happened to Instagram and to also let Instagram know what they can do, to better their experience. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's awesome. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I might have to give Gigi the fucking floor on that one.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Really, yeah, man. But like I said, Revolution was good. Compared to what the premium live events we're getting now.
Yeah.
Compared to day one. I mean, that's unfair right there.
Hell, even compared to Crown Jewel, I mean, the Blood in the Sand Chamber match, like, there's not a lot of spectacle because WWE puts on a lot of spectacle. Their promotion and their production is unmatched.
Yeah,
but the wrestling, like you give that production to AEW's wrestling, and you got yourself damn near perfect fucking match.
Absolutely, yeah. You get that whole it feels grand. Absolutely correct. Yeah, because then with all due respect, AEW feels like almost like ECW, Ring of Honor, and TNA in their heyday. This is a nice plug into the segment we're doing. In their heyday, just with a better, probably just better TV deal.
No, yeah, for real.
Quality of match are good, or just as good, or even better than theirs. But you're like, I need the. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you right now, I'll take it. I'll take it 100%. I'll have no problem with the production not being amazing, the audio sucking sometimes. As long as I'm going in that ring, it's dope. I got no problem with it.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Nah, Bryce, there's no spoilers tonight, man. No spoilers tonight. It's about wrestling now. Unless you didn't see Revolution, there ain't no spoilers. Yeah, Gigi's about to have her pipe bomb moment when she gets on.
Absolutely. But yeah, man. That's definitely I want to tell anybody that didn't catch Revolution to catch it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, for real. It was it felt like WrestleMania. Because there was a lot of high profile matches, there were a lot of storylines, there were a lot of things going on that you can be like if you follow, what's happening. A lot of shit that's building up to future shit. It makes you appreciate wrestling because they take the time for each individual match, where WWE has a story and then they have filler matches, where AEW has stories for each match. Sometimes some stories overtake the main story, what should have been the main story, but at least each one of them has a story.
Absolutely correct, yeah.
And it's crazy because like we watched Raw and there was nothing to phone in about Raw, but I'm gonna mention the only other story they tell on Raw besides Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens, and now the RK Bro, is Tamina. Like, I'm starting to give a shit about Tamina because she's the only other person there that's doing something week to week. She's the only one there that's doing something of substance. She's not just standing like Omos, like, look at me, I'm tall. Nothing changed since last week. All right, cool. Get out of here, big man. Get out of here. I want to see Tamina manhandle Tozawa. Like, that's became Raw. Tamina manhandles Tozawa.
Yeah.
The highlight of my fucking night.
That's some sad ass shit right there.
That is some sad ass shit, but
yeah, I saw somewhere that they were like, Raw is literally boring without Brock or Roman.
Yeah.
It's boring. Like there's nothing of interest to do. Not even with KO or Seth, which is crazy because KO is really interesting. But this random, stupid storyline about Texas I'm like, where did that come from? I was like, 2 weeks ago, all of a sudden he's down. He's bad talking Texas. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
When did this happen? What? Okay, that's random.
Yeah. And then Austin cuts a promo, which is better than any promo we've heard in a long fucking time. And he's like, oh, well, you spoke about Texas. Like, no one's ever spoken about Texas. I'm fucking.
There's guys that their whole thing is literally to go from state to state and bash the city they're going. Everybody's done it. So that means you should have attacked Elias when he was doing that shit. Like 2 years ago, Elias, I saw Elias was going like, I hate this city.
No, for real. So what attitude? So one attitude there back to get ready for the live scene. Mela and Corey. Shit, I'm waiting for that live sex scene. The live sex show. Might as well do something with Carmella. Instead of putting the mask on, take the clothes off. Fuck it. Like, what are we gonna do?
It's funny because she is half of the tag team champs.
Allegedly. How like show likes to say allegedly.
I was last informed of this last week because I didn't know who had him.
No, yeah. But so now they're in a triple threat match for the titles. You can either join for the first time ever and get a title shot, or join for the first time ever and beat the champions and get a title shot. It's one of the two. That's how you get a title shot now. So when me and you become a tag team, we're gonna be calling a lot of people some bitches. Yeah, they're Rhea Ripley.
That makes no sense, but I'm with it. I mean, it's not really much of a choice.
True, but there could be a other women's match for a title shot. Like there's 2 days, there's 2 women matches. Why not have 4? I agree. But SmackDown titles match and the Raw's titles match, maybe just a little bit. Because I know you want to do that fucking women's battle royal shit so fucking badly. Why not take that out and put the rest of your women's talent in the match?
Absolutely. Yeah. That's what they do.
Yeah, for real.
That's how we know them. Unfortunately, it's how we know them. It's horrendous, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yo, so a bit of news. I don't know if you saw Dynamite, but Scorpio Sky is the new TNT champion.
I was very happy about that. It took long enough.
True.
Oh, that sucks.
Damn.
Yeah, the Bookman thing I did hear. I did not know about the Sesame Street guy. That sucks. Childhood's slowly going away.
For real. Like, how old were they when we were young? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They were grown men.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For a question, I'm not saying I wanted to happen or anything like that. I'm just asking, how would you book Alexa Bliss if she went to All Elite Wrestling?
The way she was before.
I would let Alexa Bliss do her thing.
I would the way she came in, that whole thing. I have no idea what that character was, but I liked what it was.
Yeah. With the Freddy Krueger glove and
not this whatever this is that she got away from Lily. All of a sudden she goes to therapy to get away from Lily, but then gets her back. So you just wasted 6 weeks of people's time.
Yeah. It's weird because like Alexa Bliss is a huge name, but unless you're just gonna have her walk out and show everybody that she's there, like kind of like what Jay Lethal did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see her running in to help anyone on that roster. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see her helping Ruby Soho, even like Ty Conti. And she's gonna be one of those people. I'm here for me, and I'm fucking you up. Rebecca, you think you're the best? Let's go. Let's do this.
Absolutely.
But I would start her off slow. I wouldn't start her off in a running anyway.
Yeah,
You know, let
what
it.
you got to do is do what you do. They've been doing good when they sign somebody and they bring them in. The way they do it, sometimes it's a match. Sometimes the person shows up. Unless Tony Schiavone fucks it up. But other than that, money. You know what I mean? They've been doing that pretty well. The way they introduce people. I felt like the Adam and the Danielson thing was forced. It was like, yo, it's one after the other, son. Can you give them their own time like you did with Punk? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I did enjoy the fact that Dante got a title shot
Yeah.
on Dynamite.
Mm-hmm. And he was now the youngest person to get a title shot in AEW.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. I'm not saying no. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. All right, what's going on, Randy? Which female for the women's tag belts, if you pick it and if you book it, in your opinion, would be the fourth woman, and also how?
Okay.
Wait, what was it? I'm not understanding.
I think he's talking about the AEW championship, like if there would be 4 women after it, the 4th woman, and also how you feel about Sky winning. Well, I can answer the Sky one. I'm happy he did win it because it's about time.
Yeah.
He's one of the originals in that company. He should have been had it. For the women, it would just give it to Thunder Rosa and build from there. I don't even want to try to book anything else right now. She should have won that match. I don't know the tag teams anymore. I have no idea.
Are you talking about who would be the 4th team?
Yeah, absolutely. The fourth team. Who would it be? And I was like, I don't. You only have tag teams in NXT.
Yeah.
Unless they decide to put Tamina and Dana Brooke together. Wilder shit has happened.
Well, you can always put the superhero and Asuka together. Not Nikki Ash. I'm talking about the comic book superhero from SmackDown.
Oh,
I forgot her name.
I think I leave. I know who you're talking about. And you could, that once again forced, but that's the only thing that makes sense too.
Yeah.
I think they have no actual women's tag team, so they fired most of them.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Scorpio, I'm happy, man. Hopefully he has a long title reign. I don't want him to be transitional champion.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to see him wrestle often.
And I do see MJF costing Wardlow next week. Also, I see that. That's a perfect way to transition from Punk and go straight to Wardlow.
Absolutely.
Cody wasn't his way.
I'm interested to see where Punk's going after this.
You talking about Alexa Bliss, Bryce? We having 2 different conversations at once. It's beautiful.
I'm like.
Oh yeah, if Alexa Bliss can go anywhere she wants. That's one you don't pass up. Alexa Bliss, when they let her wrestle, is an amazing wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Don't get that twisted. She is an amazing wrestler, and she can go with anybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
And especially in AEW, shit, they'll give her one. It will help elevate the women's outside of ring work, because she can also not cut a promo, but she can tell a story. She can be a character. Because there's not a lot of women that are characters in AEW.
This is very true.
They just and also, to be honest with you, there are a lot of wrestlers that are not characters. There's a lot of big men just stay in the back, and and a lot of I'm here to wrestle guys. There's not a lot of characters in there. Like Hobbs is just I'm the wall. I'm the guy that you don't fuck with. And Ricky Starks is starting to bring his own character to life with his showing off and being the man in Team Taz and shit.
Agreed. Yeah.
Even Jungle Boy and Jurassic Express and Luchasaurus, they're not much of characters, but they play. They have the suit on, but they don't play a lot of the characters, which they don't need to. Like we said before, if you're gonna wrestle, you can catch us with the wrestling. You don't need the character. But if you're not gonna wrestle, then you need to catch us with the character.
Yep.
And that's why MJF is doing such a good job, because he doesn't wrestle often. So his character is strong.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, he has very strong promo work, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect sense.
What's going on, Walter? We getting the whole house full today. So with the podcast, I had a crazy day today. Been watching the news, but they found the killer who dismembered a woman's body in Brooklyn and Pennsylvania.
Hey.
Oh shit!
That's
Damn.
crazy. Yeah, like they found the people responsible for killing Hector Camacho. All 5 of them. Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy, man. We could talk more about that tomorrow on the Tone Show, but just a little bit. I feel like a lot of people are escalating to shit like that nowadays because there's no consequences.
Absolutely.
You know, there's a lot of people like no consequences whatsoever. Like the dude, I just got a notification. Somebody doing like 170 days in jail. Somebody who just did some shit. It was on Instagram. He did some shit that we all know about. And I'm sitting there like, my man, he's going to jail for that little bit amount of time, but they still ain't let fucking Cain Velasquez out where he did something actual right. You know, you can't take when the law don't work, somebody got to take it in their own fucking hands.
Agreed.
Shit. All right, hold. My man's talking in parentheses over here. No problem, Bryce. Yo, like we said, man, you got any questions? We definitely, happy to answer them shits for you. But yo, is there any did you? Shit, I'm trying to remember what happened on Dynamite. I just finished watching it. The Dynamite's one of those that like 1 or 2 things happens and the rest is wrestling.
Yep.
So that's pretty good.
Agreed.
There you go, William Regal. He cut a promo on Dynamite and then he tweeted out something saying that he was sorry for taking the time, taking time from the young talent or some shit. But I'm like, yo, that promo you cut was maybe like 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It wasn't, and it felt like it was important. You told the reason why you were there.
Absolutely, yeah. Like it led to the story you're telling, and that you're part of now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Regal. You know what I'm saying? Regal is in NXT, and he understands. You know what it is to give those young fellas their time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
He's one of those. He's like a Jericho and Jericho in ways, and other people like I've had my time. You know what I mean? I'm here to help.
Word. He's like, I know time is valuable, so I don't want to take too much of it.
Absolutely, yeah.
But I did like him coming out because, like I said in Resolution, that was a fucking surprise to see him come out. He slapped the shit out of Moxie though.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Then he put his forehead to him, and the blood was on his head, and he was also shake hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, shake hands, motherfucker. Make this happen. That uncle that knows you and your brother or your cousin fight all the time, and it was like, all right, that's enough of that. You had your scrap done. Shake hands. You guys are done today.
That's it. Now let's get to work.
Got it.
You had your hissy fit. Let's get to work now. Which I'm over here like, this doesn't look like the formation of a team that's supposed to bring up young talent. This looks like the team that you test yourself with. This isn't the promo that Brian cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, Brian wanted to take young kids underneath his wing and teach them shit. Now this looks like, yo, we're gonna fuck everybody up. Either you get to our level or you die.
No, okay, I can see that, but I can also see the fact that it's like, yo, as we're like the same as we're being to them, we're also teaching them like, yo, this is what you have to learn. This is what you're doing wrong. You know what I mean? Like they wrestle a Daniel Garcia or something like that. They're like, all right, I just beat the snot out of you. This is why. Because you like this, or you weren't doing this, or you weren't as vicious. Like Mox would be like, yo, you're not vicious at all. You're not willing to do what's necessary to win. And Daniel's like, you don't have the technical skills to do that. You have to add that together and it'll, you'll win. You'll get further. You know what I mean? So you can have all the honor in the world, but between those two bells, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be vicious and you gotta be on point. You know?
No, hey.
I can definitely see. And then when Regal is like, Regal is who he is. You know what I'm saying? He's taught who he's taught, and everybody knows that. Probably knows more about wrestling now at this point than most people. He's forgotten more than most people know.
Yeah.
That old saying, which is true. So when you put Bill Goldberg through the ringer, when you show him like, yo, you ain't shit, son. Make no mistake about it. I will whenever I want to do it, I'll make it happen.
Gladly.
So, yeah. Remember, he got shit for that, but I was like, yo, that's something. Sometimes somebody when they start believing their own hype, they need that kind of punch in the mouth on some of my man. Calm down, young blood. You're still green. You Similac behind your ears in wrestling term. You know what I'm saying?
For real. Yo, one team I would love to watch them wrestle is Santana and Ortiz.
Yeah. I would like to see them versus Red Dragon and Santana and Ortiz.
Yeah. Because I feel Santana and Ortiz need that, that reboot of toughness. Like, we came here as some bad motherfuckers. We need to let you know that we still some bad motherfuckers in here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, completely agree with that. I'm 100 behind that. You know what I mean?
Either
that or they have like a 20-minute match against Red Dragon, and you're like, they're not the only people that travel around the world, or the Briscoes or something like that. You know what I mean? Like the Briscoes and them would make sense because they're, in a sense, cut from the same cloth. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing cute about them, nothing fancy. It's pretty much two dudes from the hood that are willing to get dirty. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Absolutely. And you can make that a street match.
One of the most dangerous matches in the world.
Absolutely.
In a street match, roll-ups are illegal.
Absolutely. You imagine that you do that in a match, like you can't roll them up.
WWE would lose their shit. They wouldn't know how to book a match.
Roll ups, the ref just stands there and goes, I don't know what you're doing. I can't count that.
Word.
I can't count that, bro.
All right. Yo, Bryce, I'm answering your question real quick, but let's get to Jeff over here. Sub Toe and Lay question. Do you get tired? Oh wait, all right. Do you get tired that you can't say stuff crazy anymore, like jokes, or do you let it slide and understand why? Well, the shit is like, I ain't never been one to let somebody tell me what I can and can't say. Like, I choose not to say things out of respect for certain people and out of respect for certain times. But, as long as you're not gonna say something that's ultra disrespectful, because then you get your ass kicked. Because you do know how to, where to say shit. But I mean, it is fucked up that, you can't say nothing now, whether it be a joke or not, without having somebody pissed off. And, the answer to that is, if you can't take a joke, go fuck yourself. But yeah, man.
Agreed.
It's like, a joke is a joke. Now, if you're saying this shit maliciously and somebody kicks your ass, I'm not going to feel fucking sorry for you neither. let's just put that out there. I'm not going to feel sorry for your ass because you got your ass kicked because you said some shit you shouldn't have said. You should have been old enough and mature enough to know when not to say something.
There's a time and place for everything,
Yeah,
there really is, and there's that old adage, right? Read the room.
Yeah,
that's what you got. Sometimes you just got to sit back and go, yo, would this be appropriate right now? Would somebody get upset? Like, read the room, bro.
Yeah.
Like, people underestimate common sense and reading the room. People, it's like a perfect example, right? Related to wrestling. So Vince McMahon, right, wanted to push this whole, he was the father of his daughter's child, right? And everybody was like, this is a meeting with Stephanie, Shane, Triple H, when your yes men are going, I don't know, bro. And he keeps going pushing it. You're like, yo, read the room, bro. Nobody is about that. Nobody wants to see that. And you're like, yo, I think it's a great idea. No. You want to promote incest? You already did that before.
Yeah.
You had the dude from the Thrasher. I mean, with the Headbangers, where he was like a thing where he wanted his mom, and then Paul Birch where he wanted to be with his sister. And I'm
like, they played that shit real.
Yeah, I'm like, yo,
Pirates.
Read the room, bro. Like everybody said in that meeting that Vince didn't read the room at all. So that's the thing, common sense and reading the room. If you're not gonna have those two, then you shouldn't be allowed around people.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna either say something stupid or take something wrong. Period. You know what I'm saying?
No, seriously. Yo, Bryce, we got you real quick. Bryce wants to know if there was a female superstar from WWE you would like to see go to AEW, who would it be?
Honestly, Rhea Ripley. They don't have too many very intimidating women, or Raquel Gonzalez. They don't have too many very intimidating women there. You know what I mean? Like Jade is one, and what's her name? I forget her name.
Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose, right? But there's a lot of women that can wrestle, but you don't have a lot of intimidating, like, you know, a lot of like you. They don't have a lot of big men either. You know what I mean? Like they don't have somebody that's 6'10" or whatever.
Yeah.
You want to get that on the woman's side too. Like, you know, like if Thunder Rosa gets a title, you want her to go against somebody that's like it's an uphill battle. You know what I mean? Not just because they have people with them, her size and her stature is like, yo, and she can go. They got Martinez, right? I understand that, but you don't have a Rhea Ripley. You know, you don't have a Gonzalez. You know what I mean? These women that you're like, I see it, how that's an uphill battle. And like, I mean, literally and figuratively, you know what I mean?
No, yeah. And Jade is still, you know, not on that level of.
With all due respect, Jade, by the way, shout out to Jade for coming out in the Jade costume. That's dope. Good Mortal Kombat reference. I'm a fan of that. Oh, and to Thunder Rosa, that was an amazing gear too. I'm a huge fan of Thunder Rosa, so it doesn't take much for me to be a fan. But yeah, and Jade is still, in all puns intended, still green. You know what I mean? Great frog splash, but still green.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's
me. Yeah, I like those choices because they make sense. But for me, I would like to see Gigi and Zelina Vega. Those would be two people that I would like to see. You know, if they went to the AEW, I would like to see them in there because Zelina Vega is an untapped talent. She's able to speak. She can put on that character, and she'll give you something different than what everybody else is saying. Like I can see her standing out real easy. And Gigi is also one of those that she looks like she'll fit better in the AEW roster than she would in WWE. You know, with the orange hair, she has a different look than everybody.
Who's that?
Different attitude. Gigi from NXT with the toxic,
Yes.
Yeah. What is it? Toxic Attraction.
Toxic Attraction.
Yeah. And
with all due respect, one of the best female factions they've had in a long time that isn't stupid, like PMS.
Yeah.
That was. I understand the attraction.
Yeah.
But you know, I am actually like, now that I'm seeing more of NXT, there's more people that are starting to stand out for the right reasons.
Yep.
Braun Breaker, as much as people want to get on him, and we make fun of the name when, you know, the K is silent or whatever, but the dude is first and foremost, he's a Steiner. Let's everybody understand that the lineage is right and money with this guy. This guy is wrestling. He is actually wrestling the way he's supposed to, 100%.
Yeah.
And then you pair him with a veteran like Ciampa, makes sense. Then you put him with another veteran like Ziggler and Rude, and you know, this guy is not only is he protected, but he's also being shown the way.
Yep.
You know, remember when I was talking about that, like a tag team with Edge, that they'll protect someone that's not exactly on that level? That's exactly what's happening with this dude. But luckily for him, River Natural, I wish he wouldn't do the spear, because everybody does the spear, apparently now. You know, it's no longer like just two people's move. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. And yo, they're doing the Goldberg booking, but you can also see that they're trying to evolve him into being more than just a brute in there.
Absolutely.
Because he needs to be able to sustain, you know, his character without having to be undefeated.
Like he if you want to do something great with him, you put him in a match for like Pete Dunne. because Pete Dunne is technically one of the better ones in there. And you know his thing is joint manipulation and all when he's breaking the fingers and all that. Braun is going to have to step up his game. You know what I'm saying? Because the moment he messes up, that's when Pete Dunne takes over. Pete Dunne does his thing. And he starts, raving at the fingers, the arms, and that's in a sense kind of like.
Oh, you froze there.
Oh,
there you go. You said all right. Now you back. Now you back. Yeah. You said that's in a sense of like, yeah.
That's a sense like Benoit breaking your body down, or even Bret Hart. Kind of those guys who, or even they're not the biggest guy, but when they start breaking down the body part, you have to adapt to them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna lose the match, and that'll help. He'll understand that, like, I just can't wrestle my match against him. He's not that kind of guy. You know what I mean? I go full ahead of him. He's gonna see me do something stupid.
No, yeah.
Wait, that's Darby Allin's ex-girlfriend?
Apparently.
Really? Darby, you're lucky.
I can kind of, for real. So I can see it though a little,
Cheers to Darby, you son of a
word. For real. Braun Breaker's gonna get called up pretty soon. Yo,
I hope not. I hope not right now. I'll just give him another couple of months or a year in NXT, man. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But the only problem is you're desperate for talent because you got rid of so much. So it's your own fault. You know what I mean?
But if Raw indicated anything, my man they don't know him. Like on Raw, they were quiet. They didn't pop for him. Like I can see him being, if they had a mid card, if they had that section where it was like, here goes the guys that we want you to build up and figure out who they are, and then you could like them and we'll bring them up. You'd be perfect for that. But they don't have that.
And you don't highlight NXT on your flagship show.
Yeah.
You don't highlight this next generation. You got that stupid nil thing. You don't even highlight that you're picking actual athletes to be future WWE super. There's no mention of that stuff on your flagship show. Not even on SmackDown.
Yeah.
I understand you have a show for that, but not everybody's gonna watch that show. After watching Raw, you get turned off until Friday. Like, I don't, because then if you watch Dynamite and then if you watch Rampage, you're like, oh, I'm actual wrestling. So I don't want to watch the other company stuff.
I'm not gonna lie. I have never ever had any kind of excitement to watch NXT 2.0. I have not watched a full 2.0. I saw the ladies tag team ladder match, and then I saw the takeover they did. I have not watched any full 2.0 since then. I would watch a full gold and black and gold NXT, but Harris had a question before we talking about Jim Cornette and Keith Lee. So Jim Cornette said that his problem with Keith Lee is that he talks like Frazier and he sounds too smart. How could you get over with that voice?
Oh,
since when
wait a minute. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. You sound too smart? So you're telling me, let me understand this correctly. A professional wrestler, but on top of that, let's be real about this. An African-American professional wrestler sounds too intelligent? Does that not sound odd?
Yeah.
It never sound, it's like you guys remember what is that the Spider-Man movie where Mysterio goes, never apologize for being the smartest person in the room?
Oh yeah. Far From Home.
Far From Home. Same thing. Cornette, you, my friend, must have, with all due respect, you have a great wrestling mind. I understand it and whatever. But man, you must have lost your goddamn mind. I actually say that to her about an individual, especially Keith Lee, because he can do it between those ropes, on the mic, wherever he wants to. The man oozes charisma. And you want him to dumb himself down? Or my man, the reason you let Keith Lee be Keith Lee is so he can do what he does. You can never sound too smart. That is the dumbest shit I think I've heard from somebody who should be next level genius in wrestling or just in life experience. You really too smart? The fuck out of here, man.
I'm gonna explain this to you guys because we've been saying this. All right, Bryce, appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for the questions. We loved them. Whenever Whenever you can, stop by again. Love having you here, bro. I'm gonna explain this to you guys, and Lay knows, and everybody else knows. I've said this plenty of times. Jim Cornette is an old school wrestling mind, old school booker. Now, I told y'all there's certain types of wrestlers. You have the badass, you have the funny guy, you have the smart guy, you have the bad guy who cheats, and then you have the guy who stands for integrity. You have these different types of characters. And back in the day, in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, some parts of the 90s until they start getting serious, most African American wrestlers played the idiot.
Junkyard Dog.
They played the fool.
Mm-hmm.
Junkyard Dog, Coco Beware, man on fucking
Man on a
Akeem,
Mission.
yeah, Akeem the Dream,
The only
PN News.
The only one that did was actually Bad News Brown.
Bad News Brown, but he was serious, but he was also from the hood.
Yeah.
He was hood level intelligence.
Yeah, you wasn't gonna tell that dude anything. I didn't see McMahon going up to him. You can't really. Who was gonna stop me from you up today?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, like you had people like Big Cat Ernie Ladd. Like he was a serious wrestler, but then like the ones that broke out, like Tony Atlas, like he was the show guy, but he was just solid muscle. Like they did not have any other place for them. But meanwhile, you have the genius, Mr. Perfect, the $1 Million Man, IRS. All these guys are thinkers. All these guys are thinking Macho Man. You know what I'm saying? Like Jimmy Snuka, Ric Flair. All these guys, you ever notice, they're the successful ones with the money and you know the high class shit, and they're smart. But my man Coco Beware's out there with a bird flapping around. Junkyard Dog got a chain on his neck, barking and all the other shit. Not saying they weren't entertaining. Yeah, I'm not saying that they're entertaining or not. Slick, African American manager. My man, Jaso bro, when you always lying to your friends. You know what I'm saying? That was my dude, Slick. But he's out there doing all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
All this jiving.
So all he knows is old school wrestling. So when an African American wrestler comes out and speaks intelligently and does something more than just playing the fool, it doesn't sit right with him because that's not how he sees wrestling.
He must have hated the nation then.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm pretty sure he would love the nation because it's all violence. You know what I'm saying? The nation was based off of fighting the system. And what does that look like to people of that color on the other side? It looks like ignorance. Because I've always preached, when you do shit like that, they're egging you to be a monster. They're egging you to be mad. And when you become mad, look, I told you these motherfuckers had no self-control. I told you. So it's all ignorance. It's masked in anger. So that's how he sees them. So my man's talking intelligent. He's something different. And you people don't like different. You know what I'm saying? People don't like different. And that was the biggest problem that he had in WWE, is the fact that he was so different, skill-wise, athleticism-wise, color-wise, like verbally wise. Like he was so different from everyone else in WWE. There was nothing they could have done to hold him down.
Yeah.
And that's where the attitude comes in, and the budget cuts.
Yeah, the funny thing, the attitude is when you recognize that you're being limited when you're limitless. Period.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yo, my man, I can do it all. Give me a mic in my hand and step aside, and I'll show you how it's done. That's all you do. Just put a mic in my hand. After that, I'll build a story, just me, with somebody that doesn't talk.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If NXT has taught you anything, if nobody's ever seen Keith Lee outside of NXT, right? Let's say you don't know about the indies or whatever, you know, you see that and you're like, yo, how is this guy not your number one contender by Royal Rumble after you call him up?
Mm-hmm. Or in a major storyline, at least.
I mean, just anything that, listen, even if you give him the US title, right? You know what I'm saying? That's fine. Even as a program with Bobby Lashley. Look at, you know what I'm saying? The program with Bobby Lashley. Him and Bobby Lashley were putting on great matches. Both two big athletic individuals and very intelligent men, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep. Yo, Bobby Lashley may not be great on the mic, but he is a smart man. If you watch any of his interviews outside in his podcast, like in podcasts and stuff like that, Sports Illustrated, very intelligent man. You know what I'm saying?
Because you see why his character doesn't work when he speaks? It's because that's not him. You let him be intelligent. Like MVP is a smooth talker, but Bobby Lashley's intelligent. That should go hand in hand. That should have been Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing scarier than a man that can outpower you and outthink you.
Absolutely. I mean, when you can show the brain and the brawn in one package, who's losing there, bro? That's gonna make merch fly off the thing. On top of the fact that, with all due respect, Keith Lee's a good-looking dude. I don't know if anybody noticed this. With all due respect, I mean, if you don't see it, you wilding. You know what I'm saying? Clean shaven, keeps himself well kept. You know what I'm saying? I get where Mia Yim went. I was like, oh, I see.
And he holds himself that way too.
Absolutely. You can tell the dude is proud of who he is and what he is. You know what I mean? Proud of being a wrestler, a husband, a man, period. Especially proud that he survived that COVID shit that happened. And you're going to go over here and tell me that this man that went through all that sounds too intelligent? Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Yeah, I don't understand how you could be too... Like, I can understand if he was like, yo, he's too... Like MJF. He's too much of a punk. You know, in the ring for his character, he needs to tighten that up a bit. I get it. That's criticism. But to say my man is too smart, like, nah, man. Nah, because...
Like this. Let's say, right, I'm going to go to another sport. Let's say in an NBA, right, I need a star. Like, I need somebody to be the figurehead, like the Jordan, LeBron, the Kobe, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I need the guy to lead my thing, right? And guy comes through, gets drafted, kid has a look, he's intelligent, you know, and then all of a sudden I go, yo, you speak too intelligent. I'm sorry, say that one more time. You talk too well. You're too smart. You want an idiot to lead this multi-billion-dollar company? Really, this organization? Yeah. That's what you want? That's exactly what that sounds like.
Yeah, that is exactly what it sounds like. And, you know, not to play the race card every time we get a chance, but what's the difference between him and someone like the Genius or someone like MJF? You know,
this is true. I mean, you don't want to do it, but I've never heard him say that MJF sounds too intelligent.
I never.
That Danielson sounds too intelligent. That maybe maybe Dunn or somebody like that, you know. And it's funny because nothing against the gentlemen I've mentioned, these wrestlers, because it has nothing to do with them. They clearly see the opportunity and went with it. I understand that. I respect it. I would do the same. You know what I'm saying? You get like, oh, we're gonna push you. I'm in. You know what I'm saying? But to say someone sounds too intelligent, really?
Yeah.
I don't think at any point in my life somebody goes, yo, you're too well spoken and you know too much. No, that means you don't know enough and you're upset because I know more than you. And you speak like an idiot. That's pretty much what you're saying.
Exactly what he's saying.
You want the spot I have, but you can't reach it because you don't have the skills I have.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Understood. That you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, that really pissed me off. Oh shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I would never want to be physically violent to somebody that doesn't deserve it, but I would definitely punch Jim Cornette in the face.
No, I fucking hear you. You want to talk about that sounded too stupid. You know? What's going on, Gigi?
Gigi?
Hi, guys. Happy birthday, Toe.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
So, hi. Hey there, buds.
How was your day? How was your day?
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna talk about that. We're just gonna let that fly like that. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. That's how we feeling today. That's how we.
That's how the big one. All I heard was.
Yep.
But I want to give a cheers to Toe. Much appreciated, brother, man. Thank you for the network, for inviting me and all that. You know what I'm saying, my man. Nothing but love and
cheers to you. Happy birthday. There we go.
Appreciate y'all being on, man. It wouldn't be nothing without y'all. I don't have nothing in that cup, but
it's funny. Same thing here. I got mine right. There's nothing in here. It's literally been my go-to cup for the last couple of days.
Yo, that cup is legit though.
I got my solo cup always. It's just in case.
I was gonna mean it because I'm over here. I keep on trying to unscrew it, and then I'm just like. At one point, my lady goes, "What are you doing? You can't do that." I'm like, "But it spins," and I'm like, real simpleton wise, you know what I mean? Like a fucking kid.
No, yeah, it makes sense though. It makes sense.
Absolutely.
Gigi, would you like to get something off your chest?
Yes, absolutely.
I'll give you the. Let me know when you want the camera.
This.
Yeah.
This is why I'm here. I'm here for this. I don't even care about the topic right now. I'm here for this.
No, for real.
One more sip. That was a birthday salute. This is the shit. No. First off, I just want to say, before we start anything, for all those who follows my new page at gg4.thewin on Instagram, I fucking appreciate you. Thank you for all those who decided to shout my new page out and show some love, because not for nothing, being a digital creator, being a content creator is not that fucking easy. Now, let's get into this fucking mess right here. For you fucking cunt motherfuckers that decided to go ahead and report my page. My page. This is only the second violation that I actually got. The only violation that actually got me fucking kicked off of Instagram completely, saying I violated the terms and conditions. What terms? What conditions? Because nobody gave me a motherfucking warning. Now, for all you dumb motherfuckers out there, you sensitive cunts out there, you sensitive fucking cunts out there, go fuck yourself. Go eat a dick, go choke on a wishbone, and may the doctor who's supposed to get that wishbone out of your fucking throat, may he not succeed. May you fucking die, eat shit, come back alive, realize that you shitted on yourself, and then die again. Okay? Now, I don't appreciate this. Because you know what? Small pages like myself, who only have 2.5K, right? That to me is a huge milestone. Especially for a person that just started this page back in 2021. Okay? This is some bullshit. I worked hard to get that. And it's not just the followers or whatever the case may be. It's the fact that it's some of the original content that I went ahead and posted up actually is gone. And the fact that I actually have it in a backup folder, oh hell, all this shit's gonna get reloaded all over again. So all you sensitive assholes that felt some sort of way, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself to the third degree. And on top of that, go ride yourself off into the fucking sunset off a cliff. All right? Because you're a piece of shit. This right here, this is some bullshit. And y'all motherfuckers want to be so sensitive because I don't want to give you the time nor the day. And then you want to go, and then some fuckers out there want to go ahead and be like, oh, you're not funny. Really, 2.5K followers say that I am pretty fucking funny. Or else I wouldn't have that many followers to go ahead and to begin with. Okay? 1, 2. Some of the most known pages out there on Instagram memes. Please hold. Woosah. Some of the best pages out there on Instagram. DDT Lounge, We Love Wrestling, some of those 10K pages and whatnot. Guess what? They find my shit pretty fucking funny too because they're not sensitive motherfuckers like y'all. Okay? If I didn't give you the time of day, think about it. It's probably a good reason why I did it. if I did give you my time and day, and then I decided to drop your ass off, maybe you should think about your actions. Maybe you realize, oh shit, you know what? Maybe I'm stepping over boundaries. If you didn't read between the lines, you sure hell can read them now, because I'm fucking telling you. This is bullshit. All right? Totally lost all of my shit, and I had to recreate shit. Now, I am fighting for this. I am appealing this bullshit-ass case. Whether I get my page or not is up in the air to the IG gods. All right? But that shit took me a long fucking time to do. And this shit is now no fucking walk in the park. So all you assholes out there that wanted to report my page, or for the asshole and the fucking dirty cunt that decided to do so, go fuck yourself. Cue the song. Damn, not late. What's going on?
Suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a just
I hope your mother gets it down her fucking throat and makes her blind in both her eyes.
Oh, so happy I'm here tonight. So happy that was completely.
But hey, Jeff Hardy came out last night and we were rocking to it. So yeah, go Jeff. Oh, and yeah, happy birthday, Tom.
Thank you.
It's all right. I'm just happy I'm here with y'all. 1, 2, just because people think that my original page is gone, I'm not going away. I'm not going anywhere. In fact, this just gives me more motivation to build my empire even taller, even stronger. So you ain't doing shit.
Word.
Simple as that. You ain't doing shit. Yeah, you got my wheels, rolling and shit like that. Yeah, I'm a little heat and hot. Who wouldn't be? Because it's some real ass dumb shit. It's some petty ass shit. And if you're on that petty side, you don't belong here. This right here is not for the sensitive. This is not for the cancel culture. If you're part of that, then get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?
Thanks.
So we're not here to piss people off. If it pisses you off, then fuck it. You're a sensitive ass bitch. It pisses you off.
That's it.
But guess what? It makes a lot of other people fucking laugh. It makes them smile. If I can get one smile a day from the bullshit ass memes that I fucking post up, then I did my job right. If I piss you off of one of my memes, guess what? I guess I did my job right too. I gotta be a face and I gotta be a heel.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I play both parts. You ain't shit to me though. Cause watch me build my fucking empire much faster and stronger than you ever thought. So fuck y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We're going for the win, baby.
That's it.
And cheers to that as well. That was so eloquently put.
I got to drink this time.
There we go.
Hey, all right, hey.
Bigger, better things, folks.
That's
Bigger,
it.
better.
For the win.
Right there.
And that just made me want to put for the fucking win. That's what we're gonna fucking do next.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
For the
By the way, fuck Steve. All right. It was Steve.
Steve started it all. Steve started it all.
Fucking Steve.
That motherfucker. Fucking Steve.
I'm gonna
fucking
continue
bitch.
to fuck
I gotta
Steve.
say that.
Cunt.
I gotta say that to you, that fucking cunt prick, whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? You clearly don't have the balls to tell the lady. You don't have any brass because you would have told her. Like, So now we know what kind of person you are. We all know that you're a coward. You know.
Yeah, you pussy ass bitch.
If you don't think you're a coward, say you did it. But you are, so you won't. Let's be real.
But to play devil's advocate from the deep down bottoms of my heart, go fuck yourself. Please go fuck yourself with the biggest watermelon you can find.
Go fuck yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Turn
put
it
that
sideways.
shit in there. Yeah, put that shit in there, squeeze and let that shit bust all up inside you, fucking cocksucking motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Like, you should have known from Jump Street that we don't play that soft shit. We keep the shit funky here. If you can't handle it, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. There's always an exit door. We'll be gladly to kick you out of the fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
Shine that boot right on us. Turn that bitch
Word.
out. Oh, wait. The Rock is not at Mania. Sorry, wrong person. Wrong
That's right.
person.
He also wasn't all those Rock promos and no Rock at Survivor Series. Even a golden egg. Even a golden egg.
The year you put Undertaker in the Hall of Fame and you do that shit with The Rock.
Yeah, that's it.
They could have did that with the Undertaker.
Yeah. I have no idea to that.
All right. But yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I just want to take this time out to just shout out a couple people. You know, besides you guys definitely showing up. Dream Match Wrestling. Thank you so much for asking me and what's going on. I know you guys are gonna hit me up. One of my favorite people, Ren's Red Cupcake, one of the best meme queens out there for some dirty shit. Not even wrestling shit, but just dirty sexual shit. Yo, she's dope as fuck. Thank you. We love wrestling. Thank you. Fucking Queen Veronica over here. Queen V9681. Thank you. Yo, some real ass shit. Lightning bolts everywhere. Spine buster toys. Thank you. See, the Pro Wrestling Podcast. Thank you, sir. Pro, I appreciate the fuck out of you. Kenny, I appreciate the fuck out of you. Hill.Liz, I appreciate the fuck out of you, girl. These are people that definitely, and there's so much more, that went ahead and decided to go ahead and get my shit back. Or at least get somewhat of a follower base back because of the bullshit. I've been dealing with this shit for the last 48 hours, and I honestly thought on some real ass shit that it was something that I did. Real talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I'm trying to make this, this is a For the Win brand. This ain't just a logo. This is a brand. This is who we are. We're going for the win. Why? Because we won't settle for less. All right. This is a lifestyle. This is what we do. We go for the win because I will not settle for less. All right. There's people that go behind this. There's people behind this and that believe in it. Don't be that asshole to that want to go ahead and tarnish it because you're not happy with your life.
Word.
That and you don't have the guts or the fortitude to actually try to do what Gigi's doing. You don't have it in you. You don't have that ambition. It's the perfect word. You don't have the ambition to do it. So you're going to hate on somebody else? Don't do that. Oh, man, if you're not going to be part of it, walk away.
Yeah. Stop being a spoiled little bitch. Word.
But, yeah, Jeff Hardy came back yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
The theme song, too.
That was crazy.
He was going to come out with his... And also real that shit.
Yeah.
What happened?
I love the fact that he had enough time to do that while his brother was getting beat up.
Yeah. That was the best thing.
Now I gotta go save my brother. Give me a second. Just he knows how to do this.
Real quick, Pro Wrestling Podcast sent me a video and I saw like 2 seconds of it. I want to play it on here. Yo, Pro, can I play it on the stream? Because I saw Kenny pop up and it was like message to toe tags. I want y'all to see this with me, but it was cool to see him in there. He looked good. Jeff Hardy looked good. Like,
no, he did. No, he looked. But the funny thing is, he didn't look bad when he left.
Facts. And not for nothing, but he looks a lot happier because him and Matt, they legit, you can tell they had that genuine moment. Like, yes, finally, we're back in the ring together, like how we're supposed to be.
Did you guys see a Pro Wrestling's thing? Right? You see it? When he was there about to say what's up to Jeff and he looked into his soul.
Yeah.
I don't realize, but he saw the camera. He's looking right at him. And guy looked like he was having the best time of his life. Like, yo, I just got tired of that machine. It was a machine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here, do this, do that. Jeff Hardy's not about that life, son. Jeff Hardy has always been a free spirit. When you jump off like God knows, like three-story high ladders, you want this guy to come forward? Good luck with that.
Word.
No copy, honey, Pro.
All right, so real quick, let's take a look at this. All right. Can you guys hear it? Can you hear it?
No.
Did you hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
Oh, nope, still no
Oh,
sound.
all right. I got you.
So we interrupt this podcast. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Happy birthday to my bro, Toe. Thank you for always sitting there with me every single Monday and torturing ourselves to watch Raw. But man, it's always great to do it with you because you make the time go by great, man. Happy birthday and many, many more. Later.
What's up, everybody? I want to give a special birthday shout out to my brother, Toe Tags. Vin, love you. Happy birthday.
I want to give a hell yeah happy birthday shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Toe Tags.
That was the
Appreciate
quietest.
you
Oh,
putting
hell
on
yeah.
record,
I'm just
brother,
saying.
so much, man.
He started a riot if he said it louder.
Very, very, very soon. And most importantly of all, we once. Remember that. We have the glow.
Hey there, friend. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
You smell like a zoo.
Happy birthday. Happy
You look
birthday.
like a monkey.
I like that.
And you smell like one too.
And also your birthday wish is, I think your birthday wish is to get hair, which I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, because you're bald, man.
Yeah,
You're just
extra
short.
bald.
You're short. You're bald. It's just downhill from here, man.
I'm gonna be taller than you when I'm like either 16 or something.
Jesus.
I believe that. I may be sooner.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a happy birthday, my friend.
It's your boy Cliff Stones, aka
Oh,
Kofi
shit.
Weiss, and one half of the Dirty Hills podcast, and I'm here to say happy birthday to my guy Toe Tags over there at the Nukkle HeDD podcast, man. Happy birthday, man. You know what I'm saying? That boy veteran age today. You know what I'm saying? Veteran status. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Probably like 50, 60. Don't quote me because I ain't said. But yo, happy birthday, Toe Tags, and you are Dirty Hills approved.
So, I hear it's your birthday, man. Just want to wish you a happy birthday. You son of a bitch, you. And wish you many more. And you son of a bitch. Happy birthday.
Hey, just want to wish Toe a very special happy birthday from yours truly, Tony Twist, out in Arizona. Hey, man, hope you have a good one. Don't get you fucked up. Don't pass out in a drained pool somewhere.
Yo, happy birthday to the most absolute unit of all the absolute units, my man, Mr. Toe Tag Legend himself. You enjoy your day, my brother. You already know.
Happy birthday, Toe.
Happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing day. Love from all of us. Love from South Africa. Wishing you many, many more.
We got international happy birthdays.
South Africa.
He's fucking.
Please don't get naked. Please don't get naked.
No, now he has to get naked.
May you have many more. We appreciate.
Is that a cheesecake or a sponge?
I hope it's cheesecake.
How did the candle just blow out?
Hi, papi.
Oh my god.
Feliz cumpleaños, mi amor.
I didn't know we
Te
had John
amo.
Leguizamo.
Luizamo.
Happy birthday, Toe. We all love you, man. We all appreciate you, and we love your channel and everything that you do.
And the camera's running away
The
from
camera didn't want to stay for that one. So yeah, man, happy birthday. Enjoy it. I hope you had a really nice birthday, man. I know it's like in the middle of the week, which sucks, but it doesn't mean you can't celebrate with friends. Keep up the good work with the podcast. I'm here. I'm gonna be the number one fan, and the flock is always gonna be number two.
That's it.
Just saying.
Oh,
All right, man.
shit.
Have a good one.
I heard a challenge.
That dude's from beef with somebody from the hood. This is somebody stabbed.
Word.
the
Holy
challenge.
Yeah, man.
Yay! Happy birthday! Yeah, there you go. I don't have the soundboard, but you knew what you had to do.
Yeah.
You look a little misty out there, Taggart.
Yo, I'm just saying thanks. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all.
So I'm gonna make you Ryan, this was me and Riley winging it. I think that we tried it one time, but the camera she messed up. And I was like, she took like mad long. I was like, that's a long ass time. We don't have enough time for this filter, girl. We gotta just go and wing it. Like I'm giving her direction. We gotta go. She's like, I got this. The whole hair and bald and everything, that's all her. That was all her. And she's like, friend, you know, the bald-headed one, the one that you met, you know, over when we went to AEW. She's like, oh, I remember him. Like, and it's the only thing is that, like, she knows that you're bald too, Lay, but she considers him the bald nigga. Like, you know? Like, he's bald, yeah, but no, that dude right there is really bald.
I think because I'm like, you can't really see it until like you know what I mean? Like,
the light.
He's leaning forward, so it's presentable. You know, it's weird. It's weird, man. Yeah.
Oh shit. Now that I'm looking at it, it does look like you have a dent now in your head. I'm like looking at it now because you mentioned it.
It's weird. Yeah.
The camera's more down than it should have been.
Yeah, like if I do this, exactly. See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm standing up, by the way, because you're just gonna see this. Whatever I let you up. Yeah. Oh man, it's great.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, she was winged it, and I was like, word.
Yeah, that was
She's
Pro
gonna be
hitting me up.
Yep, Pro, all Pro. Thanks, Pro. The man with the mastermind right there. He hit up everybody, and it was like, we're doing this, and I'm like, he was like, just send a small video, email it to me, or send it here, whatever's easier.
Yeah, you're lucky because
so shout out to him.
It was either, you know, it was like Jack Burton, but I mixed it both. I was like the glow, and I was like, you know, they never say what this means, but we all know this means good journey because they do it in Masters Universe. Good journey.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Shit. Fucking Kenny had to fuck it up with the "you can't see me" shit, but you know what? I forgive
No,
you,
he
man.
did great with that. He did great with that. What are you talking about?
No,
you know, it's perfect.
First and foremost, Kenny, throwing it out there for you. You got to get that hookah bear thing going on, bro. Get the shirt, get the promo going, because I feel we've spoken about this to people, and people figure that's a dope name. I'm just saying, throwing it out there. You can have a brand, the Call Up AK Hookah Bear, 2 brands at once. Just throwing it out there. It's an idea.
The Call Up is the show. Hookah Bear is the character.
And
that's it.
Then you do AKA Brock Boo.
There you go.
Brock Boo. You look Brock, so it makes sense.
Yep.
It makes sense, BB. Got you,
Yo.
bro.
Remember, Mick Foley had multiple personalities, and it all worked out for him.
True.
Gigi, that's what I'm. Thank you for putting it in a better way than I was thinking of. You see that?
And he can make multiple shows. Yeah, he can make multiple shows.
Yeah.
Conversations with Kenny, the Hookah Lounge, and if he had a center, it could be Brock's Boo Center, the BBC.
Yep, there we go.
There you go.
We got the lineup for you. Set the dates. We're doing this.
Itself.
Oh man. And
set up an OnlyFans account like this fucking guy over here. Did you really do an OnlyFans account?
You decided.
No. Did you check did you hit the link? Did any of
No, I didn't. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
You know what the link is for?
What?
This podcast.
I love it.
So
I love it.
The link, they're gonna come to this podcast.
No,
listen, I'm traumatized. Word. I was like, nah. I don't know what I might see. I know I'm gonna see calves, but
you didn't want to see this my main picture.
No. Nah, I think we all got enough with show. Yeah. I know I did. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, you traumatized.
If I see his calves, no good.
I was telling Leo, like, I want to see how many people hit that fucking link. Oh man.
Oh man, that's hilarious, bro. Yeah, but that's all credit goes to Pro.
Hell yeah, appreciate it. And
his Pro's very talented with editing skills. I would have fucked that all
up. For real.
One to the other, no transition on some.
One big ass thing. Everywhere.
nonsense.
Yeah, I wonder, was LaFlaca's cat like killing another cat?
And was that a cat or that was a dog?
No, it was a dog.
That looked,
That was a dog.
that looked like a dog, right?
All right, so that was what,
Oh, like, 'cause that's a big ass cat.
Yeah, she has a pug and like 4 cats. I thought like it was like wrestling, like she got him in a headlock and shit.
No, it was, because we know why we always talk about how cats are evil, dogs are good.
Yeah.
Like, all right, look, since you love dogs, you know.
All right, I get it. Nah, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. And thanks for everybody in the chat saying happy birthday to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but was that a cheesecake or a sponge from show?
I think it was. I hope
It was cheesecake. No. How dare you? Tres leches would have been drenching in his hand.
But it's show. Did we not see the promo?
Yeah, no, nothing was drenching though. Nothing was drenching. He held it up and then he held it down. No, it was a cheesecake. It was perfectly sliced cheesecake. You know, because I don't think a sponge would be able to hold a candle or whatever the fuck that was. What was that? It wasn't even a candle. It looked like a little. It looked like one of those little like scented candles you put around your crib. It was like not small like that. Yeah. I thought the size of that, but the flame definitely went out.
Yeah, when I saw the flame go out, I was like, "Oh shit, that's real."
And then you questioned that.
I question everything about it.
The funny thing is that I was at work when I did it, and I was just like, I didn't want nobody to cut me off as I was doing it because I didn't want to do it again. Because I was literally in a moment. I was feeling it. Like if there's somebody cut me off, if I do it again, it's gonna be weird. I was like, I got everything is in my head. I'm like, bang, bang, bang. All of a sudden, what do you want? Gotta start over.
Yeah. Bang, bang. Don't you see I'm doing something, motherfucker?
I'm literally in the middle of something, but you're at work. You're not, clearly, because you're disturbing me.
Yeah. What was the run rule I told you? Don't be a cunt. The one fucking rule I gave you.
Yeah. Oh, Gigi, I don't know if you were listening to the Jim Cornette comment, which I absolutely lost my shit about.
Oh yeah, you came in there while we was in.
No, I wasn't listening in, and I didn't see anything about it with all this shit that's been going on with my account. What was said?
Please.
So Jim Cornette said that Keith Lee has a voice like Frasier, and he sounds too smart.
Because a black man can't sound intelligent? Excuse me? Because somebody who's not the color of baby diapers, which is white, can be intelligent? Are you fucking kidding me? I fucking hate this guy. Like, I don't hate him, but it's like some of this shit that he says is brilliant when it comes to wrestling, and then he says some dumb shit like this, and it's like, bro, you're such a fucking racist. Like, drop this shit already. Keith Lee is a phenomenal athlete, and yes, he's fucking intelligent. The man is fucking smart as shit. And he's what do you expect him to sound like? A fucking thug?
Pretty much.
What do you want him to sound like? Like a fucking homeless nigga? How do you want this man to sound like? What are your thoughts about Mark Henry? Is it he and it's what, he doesn't speak properly? Because Keith Lee speaks properly. And you know, Mark Henry, he a black man, but he a country boy. You know? You expect him to talk like a country boy too? You know? What is that supposed to mean to me? Like, I don't understand shit. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Mm-hmm. He's a cunt. He's a cunt.
Yeah.
Jim Cornette is a fucking cunt.
That's the thing. I was
my favorite.
Here's the thing, right, Gigi? This is what I said earlier, right? Who would you want to represent your company? Someone that talks like Keith Lee, right? Right? Or somebody talks like the Briscoes. This is representing a company. You want with all due respect to the Briscoes, you want somebody that talks like the Briscoes, the Briscoe brothers. I'm saying, make no mistake, I'm hood too, but whatever. Or do you want your main person to be Keith Lee?
Keith Lee.
I don't understand.
If you want to be taken seriously, yeah, Keith Lee.
It's a no-brainer.
It's like, first of all,
Who can you take to a corporate office?
Yeah, look at the man.
Like, not for nothing.
Well kept, good looking guy. The guy clearly knows he's an intelligent man. You know what I'm saying? And he's proud of who he is. You can tell by his appearance. Whenever you show someone, you're like, yo, that man is proud of who he is. Kenny's, I know Kenny's gonna get behind that 100%. Like, yo, stands up straight. You know what I mean? And the way he speaks and the way he is, the way he presents himself. That's the guy you want to push for anything, for like sponsorship or whatever.
Think about this
for that.
If you're gonna do media, like who's the main guy in WWE? It was John Cena, who was well spoken. Roman Reigns, who's well spoken. Miz, well spoken.
Another guy, yeah. The Miz is like, he was their go-to guy for media stuff.
Yeah. A lot of these people that talk edgy and all this other shit or act stupid aren't the main guys that are holding the titles. They're not the ones that put the company on their back.
Pimp, you're absolutely right about that. And that's the thing is like, yo, Jim Cornette, like Toe said it perfectly. It's like, yo, he's old school and he has one way of seeing certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really? No, nobody else can be intelligent?
Because he sees them as ignorant.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah. Whether it be stupid thugs, just like a show.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Anything that has to do with urban overall.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Definitely.
Absolutely correct. Yeah, and because urban has such a negative connotation to it. Hood. Mm-hmm. It's so terribly depicted. You know what I mean? Like all of us grew up in the hood.
And it's not even hood; it's also a culture as well. Culture. You have to think like all of it.
In a neighborhood, we all grew up in a neighborhood, right? That everybody knows everybody, about to take care of each other. Did you get in a fight? You get in fights anywhere in life. Doesn't mean. When I remember I dated a girl that actually legitimately told me, "You speak white." I was like, "What the hell does that mean?"
Oh, I'm
educated. What? So the only people that that are educated are white? Am I missing something?
This can't be.
She literally told me, "You speak white." I was like, "What?"
It's funny because the hood way of telling someone that you speak proper or eloquently is you speak white.
Yeah,
you're talking mad white right now.
Yeah, you're talking mad white. I'm like,
because you're supposed to sound ignorant no matter what education level you have.
It's supposed to be all Ebonics all the time.
Yep.
You can't get a job with Ebonics. Sorry. So it works. But I remember the first time I heard that, and wasn't the last, but the first time I was like, I may punch you in the face. Yeah, because the first time in my entire life I'm gonna strike a woman. I've never hit a woman. I'm like, yo, today might be the day. I'm gonna have to end my streak. I've been on this planet for 19 years. I might have to end that streak.
You know what's funny? Someone asked me to explain something, and the only way I could actually explain it was try to sound intelligent, to put it in the simplest form. So I explained it to someone, and my man turned around and got his girl. It was like, "Can you explain that to her? Look at how stupid he sounds." And I'm using big words to describe what happened, and they're looking at me like I'm the dumb one. I'm like, really? If I would have really, like, okay, I'll take that. Thank you, Amy. Appreciate that. But yeah, in all honesty, if Keith Lee was white, that wouldn't have never been a comment that Jim Cornette said.
Absolutely
that
not.
Would have never been a comment.
If the way Keith Lee speaks and the way he is came out of Otis, it would have never been a problem.
Nope.
And once again, nothing against Otis. I like Otis. I like his character. Dude, I get it. You're a big man. You can also move. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in honesty, that's what we're doing here. You know what I mean? And Jim Cornette. Same thing I said earlier. Read the room. Read.
Yeah.
Read fucking Society. At this point. You know what I'm saying? You ignorant backward country prick. Read it. And if anytime you're feeling froggy, New York, we can talk.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You can come to the urban area. And I will show you the urban way.
Yeah.
And bring your tennis racket while you're at it, just for fuck's sake.
Yes. You bring that, and I will bring my urban stuff. Take a guess what that is, Jim.
A cheese grater and a stapler. Do you guys own a cheese grater? Because I don't. I've never had a cheese grater in my life.
I have one here.
All right, I just wanted to know because I always found that funny. It's like that's the weapon you choose. Like I've never seen that. It's like a
Oh,
cheese.
I mean,
Yeah,
come
the
on,
little
man.
the cowbell with the nah. We cut the
No,
cheese
no,
in the
no,
square and eat that shit like
no.
that.
If you're real, you have the one with the one side.
Oh, the
You know
little
what
stick.
I'm saying? Yeah, no, the one with the one flat side, right?
Yeah.
And then right after that, it transitions. Yeah. I didn't have the knee jack one. I wasn't
Oh,
privy
okay.
to that. We're poor. We can only afford one side.
Yeah, no.
We could only
makes
get
sense.
we can't get the cowbell. We had one side. Like yo, we have enough
You
money
get the
for
one.
side.
Yeah, you get the one from the dollar store. Yeah, it's good for about
No.
2-3 cheeses.
And then
That was it.
All you need is just one side anyway. Everything else is just extra messy, and then you have to clean between this shit. It's more of a hassle, and it's bulky, so you can't really fit it in a drawer. You have to leave it out. Then it gets a little nah. Fuck that shit. You just need one side. That's it.
And it was a
You only
grocery
need
guy
one.
being real nice. There wasn't one dollar store at the time. It was a grocery guy being real nice. I'm like, yo, listen, just take it. You know what I mean? I know you need it. You know. So once again, and that was part of the culture, Jim. You fucking prick. We looked out for each other.
Word.
With the finger I fucked up today.
Mm-hmm.
I am so mad at that, man. I'm sorry. Anyway.
So you jammed your finger?
Huh?
Did you jam it? Or
I was helping pick up a table and like hyperextended a little bit, like, you know.
Oh,
like,
shit. Yeah.
That didn't help, by the way. I shouldn't have done that.
Damn.
It's all right. Luckily, I always have a athletic tape on me, so I'll be all right.
Nah, I hear you. Do Rick Perry comment?
That's real good. I think it's the NBA one, which I saw earlier. You know.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, who the fuck is Rick Perry? I didn't know it was one. I thought that was like a wrestler. I was like, hold on, wait, that's one of them. I don't know. He's right in the NBA. They got stars like Jordan and Kobe and Jordan, all respect, but NBA had legends that wasn't starred, had characters that was well spoken. Shaq, Allen, Kareem, and also for Rodman. Rodman wasn't that good of a player, but he was really good. He was flamboyant. Gimmick. No, yeah, you're gonna promote the people that you can promote on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan and Kobe spoke well. You don't see a lot of Russell Westbrook being out there.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. That was a great comment, by the way, which I appreciate. The thing about the NBA at that time, it was a lot like the WWE. You had the cast of characters. So on one team, you had Jordan and Pippen, right? The guys that when you see them, they're dressed properly, whatever. Then you had Rodman, colorful hair and whatever like that. So you had that balance. But if you talk to Rodman, if you see in interviews, you go, "This is an intelligent human being." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he understood his role at the time on that team. He got it. You know what I mean? Like there's not too many people that want to question him and try to scrap with him. You know what I mean? Rodman was tough, but also intelligent. But I understand what you're saying. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it's about marketing a brand. That's what we're doing here. Getting out to more people that can relate. You know?
No, I definitely hear
you. Pro said something.
All right, see, what do you think Ring of Honor champions are gonna do as far as their contracts and championships? I can see
that's a good question.
I can see Tony trying to keep them, like trying to get them. If he's gonna redo Ring of Honor, like, yo, stay the champion and let's just do what we do.
Yeah.
I would like to see them on TV, to be honest with you, like on a channel I can watch, not like fucking Access. Yeah.
Well, John has been defending the ROH Championship, in indie shows all over the place or promotions. So,
Look at this fucking guy.
Oh shit!
Yo, it's not lit up.
It's a cheesecake. It is a cheesecake, or is it just a pound cake? Oh, okay.
The copyright. That's as far as we can get.
We will get to it right there. That's it.
2 seconds.
We got it. We got it, bro.
How y'all feeling, man? True. My bad.
What?
That's what you can get. 2 seconds.
Everyone's gonna see this show after this. Good job, show.
What's up? Hold on, y'all got beers and shit? Hold on, Mr. Toe, I brought you some flowers, bro. Don't be like that.
Oh shit!
You brought me some flowers.
He's giving the man his flowers. Yes, yes.
We appreciate you for everything you do for us, man. You
give people their flowers while they're here.
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping at Stop and Shop and picking up the flowers.
I got you, my brother. How you
As
doing?
you still didn't pick up a thing to put your phone on your car.
Yeah, right. Well, at least he's not in his car, so that's always fun.
That's true. That's true. And it's 10 o'clock, so he got a whole hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We here, baby. We got cheesecake. We got beers. Toe, what you drink? Oh shit.
By the way,
Hawaiian punch.
Joe, I appreciate that thing in the morning. That is hilarious, son. You want to wake up and stuff like that, man. I appreciate that, brother, so much. You have no idea. It's good to have a good morning laugh, man. I appreciate that, brother.
See, now I know. I gotta post it in the mornings.
Yeah, that's why. No. You can sprinkle it throughout the day, but the first thing in the morning, like, you're getting up, you're about to get dressed to take a little man to school, and I'm like, I can use this right now.
Yeah,
appreciate it, man.
Anytime, my brother, I appreciate that.
Even though I know Show personally, and I've seen him face to face, and we've done videos before.
Yeah,
you got to turn it up, Show. I feel like you still got that shit on low. There's some more Show in the closet that you're not showing us, Show. Like, don't give us no medium, motherfucker. If you're gonna be the show, be the whole show.
We still got to do the IKEA thing in Central Park.
Hey, I'm down. It's about to get warm soon.
Exactly. You read my mind, Show. It's about to get warmer, and it's gonna be so random. I'm like, yo, what are they doing? Are they building a dresser in Central Park? Yeah. And then we leave.
Record them. Yeah, Randy Sam, what's up? I see you. How you feeling, man? Anytime. You're welcome.
Oh, by the way, Elijah, you said something about Nick Cannon's show. Yeah, I could see that. I've never seen this show, and I've never heard anything good about it. So, if it's not pulling in viewers, they're going to cancel it.
Yeah. I mean, he does every other fucking show in the world. You got the Masked Singer. You got the...
He's the new Ryan Seacrest, bro.
Yeah. He's
everywhere. You know what I mean? So
pretty much.
Yeah.
Money.
Harris wants to know if Gigi if Gigi thinks she'll ever get her old account back. Just remember that for when Gigi comes back. Full access.
No. So we're gonna get into the topic, and we literally did the same thing.
First and foremost, I heard all of that. All right, I don't know, and whoever pressed the note button, who I pretty much have a good fucking idea who decided to do that. All right, sir.
What?
I heard
what? I wasn't pressing the button to her. I was speaking to Randy.
If you can hear.
I would never press a note to Gigi again.
Listen, let's have phones. I walk around this crib and I hear everything. I might not be able to respond, but guess what? I was coming my way back here.
My conversation had nothing to do with I don't know what happened. I just got here. I got here with a cake. It was cheese. I didn't know you was allergic.
I know y'all heard the nope button because
I heard it.
In my ear, bro.
He was.
You're the only one with the note button.
I know.
Put your hands on the yellow circles.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at you.
I got no hands. I got no hands.
I'm gonna look at you right now. Yeah.
What? The house, right? You see?
Yo, my note sounds like that's what my note sounds like.
I don't have a note button.
My note sounds
Wait, didn't we not establish what the nope button sounded like per person? Like, because we had to establish this, and you were like, the first time you said my bad, but this one you're like, wait, what?
I am not delayed. Look.
My man's acting like he brought me the cheesecake.
With the gallon of beer.
Give me the cheesecake. Bruh. I don't know. I want my old account back. I don't know if I'm going to get it back. Let's see what tomorrow brings me, and most likely I probably am not going to get it back because most of the time when they disable the account, 90% chances are they're not going to get it back.
Well,
I did ask you on the
If I
side.
get it back,
so-
I'll be surprised. If I don't get it back, it'll be expected.
Let's hope for the best and prepare for the worst.
Pretty much.
That's all we
I
can do.
asked you on the side, and I'm glad I waited till now because I was listening to the whole story of how they got you. That's fucked up, especially
Here's the
after
funny
you
part,
worked
Randy.
hard.
In Show's background, that is Show Nuff.
Yeah.
Show's nickname, right? Show's name. But the funny thing is, he had no idea who Show Nuff was.
No.
Now you do it right.
See? Look at that.
What?
See?
No,
that was me.
right.
That one was me.
Right.
You see?
That was right. That was
And
good.
that first one was yours too.
Oh no.
But that was the no that was heard earlier. That was the no that was heard earlier.
By the way,
Somebody stole my buttons.
No, here goes a button that Gigi likes to press.
Go suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small.
That's for you, Show.
Me and the guy that reported her.
Yeah.
On our knees.
It's 11. It's 11. I'm gonna take a mental note that it is 11 o'clock. So therefore, this happened 5 minutes prior. So I'm gonna look for this clip. All right, as soon as it posts up. Sir. I know where my I was at. That's what it says here. It's all right.
I did that for the last one for both when Gigi went all Joe Pesci on you. You fucking guy. You fucking that when she went all Joe Pesci on you, and then your expression when you found out Eddie Kingston was Puerto Rican. Also,
I don't want no beef. I pressed it.
That was.
You know why I pressed it?
That was. I was so ready to watch it again. And then Show with his non-hot bone chest.
Yeah. Yeah. Gigi's still scarred by that, by the way.
I'm telling you, son.
Yo, there's not enough Jameson that can make me forget that. Unfortunately.
Scarred.
Yo, Gigi, you should take a screenshot of him doing that. Like right before he hits the elbow drop. Awesome. When you make the wrong drunk text.
Damn.
The moment you knew you fucked up.
Yeah.
What's going on, Kenny? What's up, YG?
Is it YG or OG? What's going on?
Both. No. My man don't play games. I agree with you guys, but Jim Cornette saying Keith Lee talks to proper. Remember when Tim Duncan got?
I do remember. I'm a Spurs fan, so I can speak from experience. The reason a man like Tim Duncan, who was probably one of the best ever, or is the best ever, was never given that lead because he wasn't urban. He was from the Florida Keys.
You know what's crazy? Listen, man, I'm guilty of this shit also. But it's crazy how when you're a minority, you have to be a certain level minority to be accepted as a minority. Like, why can't we just be fucking humans? Like, Keith Lee is an intelligent man. It doesn't have to be black or white. Like, you can't tell me he's too intelligent to be real black. No.
It is you start gearing towards or start going towards what you can relate to. You know what I mean? The way we grew up is not the way Tim Duncan grew up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the Florida Keys, swimming. He literally started playing ball because he couldn't swim anymore because the pool where he used to go to got destroyed because of a hurricane. He started playing ball. Worked for him. You know what I mean? We gravitate to what we relate to. You know, it's really that easy. Yeah, the Virgin Islands. You relate to what you know. But the thing is with Tim is I followed his college career ironically to my favorite team, the Spurs, so we went from there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, when it came, pro wrestling is perfect. When it came to Stone Cold, I hated my boss. And Stone Cold was whooping his boss's ass. Stone Cold was bald. I was bald. I had to go T. He had to go T. Hey, there it is. I'm with that guy. I like flipping people off. So does he. I like drinking beer. So does he.
Don't you wish you could do that at work?
Lay, you want to hear
this?
What's that?
You want to hear a funny story, Lay?
Tell your boss.
On the Pat McAfee show, I don't know if anybody saw the interview with Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon said that he was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No.
That's what he said. He said that would be the character he was.
Wow.
He
No.
did
Bye.
make Stone Cold to another level.
No,
With
no,
that pan, that so that pan bang. Oh my!
Absolutely fucking not. It's nothing about Vince as Stone Cold.
No, I didn't say he is Stone Cold.
No, I'm not talking.
He
I'm
helped
talking.
make.
I'm talking. With all due respect, I'm talking to Toe. I'm like, yo, with all due respect. No, fuck due respect. Fuck Vince. No, absolutely not. You must have lost your damn mind, son. No. No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. Man, when that man was stomping you out, I was vicariously living through that man. No, sir. And then, like I said, I just related to the gear, the black, the boots. I was like, that's me. That's me there, stomping my boss out. That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Did
the
you
thing.
show your boss?
You know what I'm saying? Like that, I knew a lot of. I had a friend of mine that loved The Rock. You know what I mean? He was more charismatic. It made sense. Like that was his thing. I mean, I was straightforward, to the point. You know what I mean? So you gravitate towards what you know. You know what I mean? You know.
Word.
I'm pretty sure Joe loved Goldust.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
All right. So the topic is the best era of wrestling, right?
Yes, the best from each company. Their best eras.
All right.
Wait, what was it again? Because I forgot and I have been.
Bruh.
Bro, I've been lost.
What?
Nah, I feel you. You were preoccupied.
I legit been dealing with this for like 48 hours.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
The rest of us, no excuse. You're good.
Yeah.
So what is it?
All right, so we're gonna. So each company, TNA, WCW, ECW, WWE, WWF, you know, like their best eras of their time.
Yeah.
So like, let's say if you think that the best era of the WWE was Attitude Era or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Or the Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah, you know, like, so we'll discuss the best.
Does that sound like Stone Cold?
Nah.
This is a prick. Sorry.
Stone Cold would have sounded like Ruthless what? Aggression what? How about I just kick your ass? That's the era we're in now. I'm gonna stomp a mud hole in your ass and walk a drive.
By the way, Toad pointed out perfectly. That's that promo that he did. I got goosebumps, but I'm still disappointed on that. And I'm gonna talk about that at the end. Small little rant at the end of that. But when I saw that promo, I was like, man, still got it. It's like Mike Tyson and Hangover. Still got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The response to Kevin Owens is the promo he's referring to. Yo, it's not belated bird, but it's not belated bird.
What?
Yeah.
See, what? Is that a new signee?
Is
that a new signee?
Unbelievable.
That's contact.
Yeah.
That's all Gigi's fault. That's contact.
Yep.
Yeah, Gigi.
Yo, nah. Maybe.
That bootlegged fucking candle and the contact high fucked me up. It's not belated. Today is my actual birthday. But I appreciate it, man. But yeah, so who wants to go first? Like, we'll start with WCW. What do you think that the best era of WCW was?
Well, I feel like if it was your topic, you should probably lead. You know what I mean?
Okay,
we can all start with whatever company we want, or we can start with a company you start with. You know what I mean? Like, you start with WCW, we'll go with that, and then we'll circle back.
All right. I wanted, like, WCW had multiple different, eras. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because, like, the concept era that I would call, like, the fucking
Jeff
80s, like right before Hogan got there.
Yeah.
With the lethal lottery and the double ring, the war games, all that stuff. Like, that's dope.
Yeah.
But I don't think they got their shine until the NWO era. Like when Nitro came around, that's when I think it hit big for them. Because that was the rise and the fall of them. Like, after that era, before that era and after that era, wasn't much for WCW. Yeah. So that's what I would say is, like, for my opinion, my favorite era for WCW at least.
Gigi?
Oh man.
What up, Matt?
Hey, Matt.
Bless.
Thank you. I try to move.
His sneeze sound like he's laying down a carpet.
Oh man. Are we sticking to WCW?
Oh well, if you want to name another company, that's fine.
I mean,
like,
so for me,
Yeah.
I want to lead with a different album. I'm gonna say WWF.
Okay.
And to me, you know what it is? Sometimes you got to bring that old thing back, and that for me is the golden era, where we get all these characters, and then it's just Grant K-Fab to the galore. Like, and I loved it. It sometimes, and there are a lot of times, especially with our a diversity group of people, had the most terrible gimmicks that a white man can possibly think of. But we actually had some fucking characters. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Macho Man Randy Savage, even the Ultimate Warrior, shitty wrestler now as more as an adult, but as a kid, it was just like his energy was everything that you wanted to be.
Oh yeah.
You run around like, and if you're ever a kid of that era, you are literally Hogan, you are Ultimate Warrior, you are Macho Man, and you are DiBiase, and sometimes Piper. But DiBiase, because if you were ever a kid and you were a wrestling fan at that time and you wanted to laugh evil, you laugh like Ted DiBiase. Okay? Macho Man Randy Savage, just the glasses, all right? If you're a kid, you wear your parents' glasses, you are fucking Macho Man Randy Savage, all right? You're wearing a big-ass yellow sweatshirt, you are fucking Hogan, all right? Posing, all right? I admit that. I have pictures somewhere. My mom has pictures somewhere. I was definitely posing as Hogan. I was like, oh my God, what was I thinking? And I wasn't.
Because of that.
And then if you're running like a fucking psychopath back and forth in your house because there's nothing else to do on one fucking floor, you are the Ultimate Warrior. Sit the fuck down, okay? And that's it.
Yep.
I gotta stick back sometimes to the good old days for me for WWF. For me, it's the golden era.
I'm with that.
Definitely the golden era.
For me, when it comes to WCW, it is definitely the Nitro era. And Matt already said it in the chat, and which I appreciate it, is the first and foremost, you set the tone with a cruiserweight match. You have these luchadors come in and like just blow your fucking mind. Like, a human being can't be able to do that. They shouldn't be able to do that. How the fuck can you pull that off?
Yeah, for real.
And then you have your glaciers. Listen, say whatever you want about it, but that pageantry made him seem dope. But then when he got in the ring, you go, oh, he's just a fat white guy. Okay.
That's fucking blue light, the snow.
He's a horrible Sub-Zero. You have Goldberg running through people, ramming through, you call it. Then the NWO came out. It was the coolest things you ever saw in your life. And now me as a Crow fan, I see Sting and I'm like, I know that movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I love that movie. And then I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm happy that Matt was sinking somewhere. Eddie going from what I knew to what he was then when he got jacked and came back literally ripped. That's the Eddie I always loved. That Eddie going into that Eddie at that time when he looked like he was pissed off at everybody that wasn't him. Yeah, man. Definitely, literally when Nitro really started, when they first started. You know what I mean? To me, that's the best era. Period. You can NWO, Scott Hall coming over the rail, Kevin Nash showing up. You know what I mean? Literally, right there. Give me that moment again. I'll take it any day. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Black Scorpion. That's terrible, Jeff. Jeff is bringing up old shit. That's terrible. Black Scorpion is terrible.
And in a way, WCW was kind of like what AEW is now. During the Nitro era, they had guys from ECW that could actually wrestle, like Lance Storm and like Jericho and Jeremy Lin and a lot of those people. They came in to wrestle.
They had
one
Jeremy
second.
Lin too.
You said that.
Yeah.
I apologize, Jeffrey. Right, I did not mention Chris Jericho with his list and Dean Malenko and all these amazing, all these amazing wrestlers.
yeah.
I apologize, but I meant is amazingly somehow they did balance wrestling with segments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Booker T, and they had great tag teams, by the way, great tag team division. So yeah. Sorry.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Show.
I'm gonna have to agree with you, brother. I mean, they had
Surprise, motherfucker.
that's the wrong button. That was supposed to be the NWO. But anyways, they had the NWO.
You just love pressing buttons.
My bad. You see, Gigi, I fuck up on myself too, not just on you.
Raven and the Flock. That's another one.
What?
But anyways, they had Ric Flair, they had Conan, they had Hulk Hogan as heel, they had Chris Jericho with the fake security guard, they had Sting, Goldberg. That was bro. Nobody should have beat that ever. They had the best welter. Was it junior or junior welterweight?
Cruiserweight
Best
title.
cruiserweight in the world.
Junior cruiserweights.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
LW.
All that is, but I'm with it.
Hey,
the midgets. The midgets with the junior cruiserweights.
Word.
That's for another time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm surprised that they lost with that group of guys. They had almost everybody.
Yeah.
They just had bad, like what WWE is doing now.
You know what's crazy? Like, the storylines were actually better in WCW because remember the best thing they did with Lance Storm in WWE was call him boring. Austin called him boring. That was the best thing they did with Lance Storm. In WCW, he won the United States Championship, slapped a sticker on it, and became the greatest United States champion in that era. And it was the Canadian Championship then. And
was it a Canadian flag?
He held three belts at once.
Yeah.
He had the Hardcore Championship, the United States, and the Cruiserweight Championship. And then he gave belts away. He gave one to Mick Skipper, right?
Yeah.
Cruiserweight was like, by the way, I give him this. WCW did good things, but they fucked up Mick Skipper. Because that man is way too talented to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vince did kill it. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're absolutely right. And to Matt, the LWO was also a good thing. But no, that was.
You know what killed WCW? The fact that they all came out and they said we're gonna start new, and then next week they started. Like I remember, Eric Bischoff was doing an interview and he said that they were gonna kill WCW off, wait about like 6-7 months, and then restart WCW as a brand new company. But what they did was they just went from one week to the other, and everything's supposed to change. You're not supposed to remember shit. And that kind of kills any momentum that you would have to restart shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you took off that time, everybody washes the bad taste of this new blood shit out of their mouth, and then you come in and you got this new flavor in your ear. You can make it look different. You could do all that other shit. But
yeah. So
and
next company, I guess, right? The next company.
We could do ECW, even though there was only like 2 eras in ECW.
When it came in the end.
Yeah, when it came on, when it came on at 1:00 in the morning, and then when it was on Spike TV, you know.
I'm the 1:00 in the morning. On that era.
Same here. MSG channel, 1:00 in the morning. That's definitely me. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
So I guess
that was different.
Because I'm not gonna count the WWE ECW shit. I'm not counting that. That to me, that's not ECW.
Nope.
But yeah, I would have wished they had that TV deal when they did the 1:00 in the morning shit.
Oh my god!
Because it looked official with the TV with the Spike, and Cyrus the Virus running it as the commissioner or whatever the case may be. You had Justin Credible did his thing as the champion. He did the best he could do.
Yeah.
But back in the day when you had Raven and the franchise and Too Cold Scorpio and Taz
Tommy
and
Dreamer.
Sabu, Tommy Dreamer.
Scorpio.
Yeah. Yeah. And the
the
Eliminators.
Eliminators.
Yeah, the
The
Eliminators.
Eliminators. Perry Saturn and Chaos. I forget his name, but yeah.
Ooh, I remember that special.
And then you can't forget the legends of Mick Foley. All right, Foley was there. Terry Funk was there. Sabu.
Yes. When you had franchise first do that iconic, fuck this title.
And let's be real, not for nothing, ECW also taught us that, guess what? Women can go through tables too.
Oh,
absolutely correct. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And not for nothing, you got to give props to Francine doing her fucking thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right. She took a lot of fucking bumps.
Yeah. Oh,
and she was indeed the queen of extreme.
She made the wrong choices on wearing shirts, though.
Yeah,
Every
she
time
did.
she got power drived, everybody saw
Titty
those
out.
puppies. Yeah.
Titties is out.
Everybody saw the
Agreed.
puppies and everything else. We saw the bikini wax.
Oh, yeah.
But to Matt saying is Roadkill and Danny Doran. But let's all show an unsung MVP, which is Nova. Nova went from being a joke to got jacked, and Nova was one of the most innovative people next to Canyon. Who's better than Canyon? Nova was as innovative as Canyon was.
Wasn't
Kane,
yeah.
the Kryptonite Crunch.
Wasn't Nova turned into the hairdresser and wrestling?
Who's that?
Simon Dean.
Simon Dean. That was the fitness guy.
No, yeah, but wasn't that Nova?
That was Nova.
Yeah, right. So that's what the WWE does with him.
Yeah. One of the most innovative wrestlers you have, right?
Kid Cash.
And remember this when he first came back, he was like he loved superheroes, so he was doing like a lot of cosplay. You know what I'm saying? Like he did the greatest American hero. He did Green Lantern, right? But his moves were always different. He was always different.
Yeah.
Just just remember. You know what I'm saying? It was just fun times. Yeah.
Yo, they had the Blue World Order, which was a parody of the New World Order, and they had big sexy fuck.
You had the Blue Meanie in it.
Blue Meanie, Nova.
Okay.
Big sexy.
You had Steve.
It was Stevie Richards. Big sexy.
Stevie Richards.
Stevie Richards. Yeah.
Stevie Richards. And they at one point they were like legitimate. They were a joke, but they actually wrestled and won matches and were legitimate.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Blue World Order.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And we got Al Snow from there. Shane Douglas, of course, started it. He literally started it all with a promo. You
got Al Snow and Head.
Yeah,
remember, it's Al Snow and Head. What does everybody want? Head.
What does everybody
need? Head.
I'm saying,
Head,
and then of course,
head. I remember that show was great.
The full-blooded Italians with
Little Guido.
God rest his soul, man, is fantastic. Guido, and I was amazing, man. Yeah, and then
Dudley Boys.
You had the
of course,
and you had and then of course, Toe's illegitimate father. Be me if you can. Survive if I let you. There you go.
Who is that show?
Us.
All right.
Come on, baby.
No. Jeff. It's with one Z. One Z. One Z.
You notice mine has one Z also.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And of course, I mean, RVD was just unfair. Then, I think, and the Dudley Boys is also great, but I think. I don't know, man. There's something about that at that time when you're up at 1 in the morning watching that. I think it's just something special about that. Like, I shouldn't be watching wrestling this violent right now before I go to bed. I'm gonna wake up.
And it was bloody too. Bloody all the time. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why are they bleeding? That's wow.
Yeah.
Is this wrestling?
You guys remember their first pay-per-view?
Yes.
I got it. Somebody lent me the tape, right? That's right. That's old. I'm that old. I'm dating myself.
The VHS.
Somebody lent me
Oh yeah.
Like It was. I literally got a Pride tape. This was MMA, and I got that, and I was like, "Well, let's do this." Both just as bloody. They were both just as bloody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot Sandman and Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer was a cornerstone of the place, so I
Yeah, agree.
Think about this. What makes ECW so great was they had every single wrestler was a different person.
Mm-hmm.
Not one wrestler was the same as the other. They all had their own personalities.
Mm-hmm.
The match card, whoever put that shit together, every match was different. You had a hardcore match with Sabu, and then you went straight into a technical match with Lance Storm and fucking Jerry Lynn.
Yep.
Like you had everything. Like AEW at one point I said was monotone, the Revolution pay-per-view, because every match felt the same. But in ECW, you didn't get that. Even when Jeremy Lin and Rob Van Dam wrestled every week, they gave you a different match.
Absolutely correct.
They gave you a different match. So that's props to them. I think they deserve better than the third, top company at that time. But that's just me.
Here's the funny thing
But
about
all it is that it was more of a financial reason. If they had the funds to do it, to be honest with you, I think they would have surpassed a lot of expectations. Not expectations. They would have surpassed the goals more than people would imagine.
Yes,
absolutely. Yeah.
And that's all it is. It was all more about the money situation from that.
And let's remember that these guys started the cruiserweight thing.
Yeah.
And they started the kind of the junior light heavyweight thing in America. Because it was a New Japan thing, but then Benoit and Malenko and Eddie and Jericho come here and Ray come here. And you get that faster paced style of wrestling. Technical, but they're also showing their strength. That's why you can have a guy like Ricochet that can fly, but also, be strong. You can have a Pete Dunne that's technical, but also show he can fly as well. So you have this hybrid thing that companies to this day, and thank ECW for putting out in the first place, putting out on MSG. MSG said, "Yo, we're in."
Yeah.
I feel you, Gigi, on that. MSG said, "We're in." I heard it.
Yeah.
He said, "We're in." And for a company that wasn't supposed to be that big, it honestly, and all puns intended to AEW and to them, it was a revolution and an evolution of we feel it today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There would be no cruiserweight division in WCW without ECW.
There would not be this there would not be this blow up to paint like the Ultimo Dragon with his 9 belts, with his 10 belts.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know about that if it wasn't for ECW.
Yeah.
Putting Ray and this dude first, and then all of a sudden, you're like, "Yo, wait, I've seen that dude before, that little guy." But somebody said something about the WCW's are interesting. Not gonna lie to you. I've said it before, Rey Mysterio. Epic shit.
Dun, 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 dun,
whoever was doing the shit for them back then, because the NWO shit was just, I don't know what. That dude, I'm hoping he's still getting paid for that. Yeah. I still rock that. I'm still rocking that to this day. You know what I mean?
We are in control. No, yeah. Yeah, that was... And what they did with TNT, it felt like they tried to take that company, but they tamed them too much. A lot of the...
Eddie's it. The Eddie that I'm talking about is he's really arrogant and he's an asshole. That kind of Eddie, some.
Mm-hmm.
That Eddie. I don't have long hair, so I can't do the thing he did.
The Superman curl?
No, he would cover his eyes on some. He hated.
Oh, yeah.
Don't look at me.
I remember Hayabusa, man. Man, an amazing wrestler, Hayabusa.
It's sad what happened to Hayabusa, man. He was one of my favorite wrestlers. For the life of me, I can't remember this fucking guy's name. But when it was Hayabusa and the dude with the Japanese writing all over his body versus Sabu and Taz.
Yes.
Yo, those tag team matches they had with Sabu and Rob Van Dam, phenomenal. Yeah. But in that, was the FGW in Japan? He was a part of that organization. I told you to watch the Dark Side of the Ring. He tried to do springboard moonsault like Jericho's Lion Salt. he did that and landed straight on his neck and paralyzed himself.
Yeah.
And that's how his career ended. And then I believe a couple years later, he actually went to their memorial show because their business was going out of the company was going out of business, and he walked on their pay-per-view. Like actually got up and took a few steps and walked because they said he will never walk again. And then a year after that, he died. It's crazy what happened to Hayabusa. He was one of the original people to start doing moonsaults and 450s and the shooting star presses and all that other shit up in wrestling.
He was right behind Shujin Thunder Liger and people like that. You know what I mean? When they started putting more acrobatics into it. So Hayabusa is, by the way, a pair of gloves that I have named after him from a company that's amazing. Hayabusa, really respected, and yeah, man. His mask was dope, by the way. I loved his mask.
Oh yeah. Vampiro.
Vampiro. Vampiro is a legend in his own right, but that's for another time. I want to do an episode where I dive into Vampiro. I don't think he gets enough credit that he needs. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Show?
The Asian guy you're talking about, his name is Jinsei Shinsaki.
Jinsei Sasaki. Yeah, okay, all right.
I appreciate
Yeah. Appreciate
it. All right, we doing the next company? We do TNA, right?
No, we didn't do TNA, but do you want to do TNA?
No, it's your call, man.
All right, well, let's do TNA. Because in my opinion, I think the best version of TNA was when Kurt Angle was when Christian showed up, and then Kurt Angle showed shortly after that. Because I think Christian put a lot of eyes on TNA because he was the first person to go from WWF to TNA at that time. And I was sitting there thinking, like, Christian, really? He's nobody. Because that's how they treated him in the WWF at the time. And then when he went to TNA and he proved, no, I could wrestle. Like, I should have been the guy there. It was like, all right. And, he had the 10 pounds of gold with the NWA title and shit. And his matches with Abyss, I thought were fucking phenomenal. And AJ Styles being there.
I enjoyed Beer Money. All right.
Oh, yes,
tag team of Bobby Roode and oh my God, his name is escaping me. James Storm with the cowboy hat. And it's funny because I see his whole face, the beard, the mustache, the whole cowboy hat and everything. I'm like, fuck, what is his name? I'm like, nope. I was like, God damn, these cowboys on fucking AEW don't fuck me up right now. I'm trying to, but yes, James Storm. Beer Money was one of the best tag teams that TNA had. That fact that they broke them up was just dumb as shit. Like, it's dumb. But different strokes for different folks. Even like James Storm went to NXT for like one night, and then he was like, "Nah, I don't want a contract. Thank you, gotta go."
Yep.
And he went right back to Impact.
It's true. Yeah.
And I was hoping that he came back so we can have another tag team between him and Bobby Roode. And I think they both had issues, like within themselves.
I believe so. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they had turmoils on their own stuff, like not to be a tag team. That and James Storm just didn't like the NXT format. For some reason, it wasn't for him. I don't understand what that is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what for me, because I literally saw that first match with Low Key, AJ Styles. You know what I'm saying? I saw that first match, and I was like, I like this. I had literally just watched Ring of Honor with Eddie. So I'm like, I know these two other guys. The hell is Eddie? You know what I mean? So that really, like, starting from it. Those from when it first started. Yeah, that's my favorite TNA. When Ron Killings was the NWA champion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh no, not Super Eric Young, Eric Young, part of Team Canada.
Yo, remember that?
And I mentioned it before, and people don't give this guy credit, where Sonny Siaki was part of the Flying Elvises, whatever the fuck that means. Sonny Siaki was very talented, you know what I mean?
Was that Jimmy Wayne Yang?
No, he wasn't part of that.
Okay, all right. Because I know Jimmy Yang Wang was in TNA in the beginning, also, right?
Yeah, he was a little part of it. He was a part of it in another sense. Yeah. Sanjay Dutt was also another one. Curry, man, that's cheating. That's the fallen angel. The fallen angel.
Curry Man.
Curry Man's a fallen. Don't do that. Not even just cheating.
Yeah.
Up the fallen angel as well. You know what I mean? You just had the X division was the cruiserweight division reborn and redefined.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that it started with Loki, AJ, and Jerry Lynn. That was a beautiful thing because Jerry Lynn, sure enough, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I thought it was great, man. Yeah, that my favorite thing is the very beginning. Yeah, TNA.
I get that. I get it.
Amazing. Go ahead,
Amazing Red. And I said this before. He has to be one of the best high flyers in the industry. Amazing Red. Like a lot of people may not know this or give him credit for it, but he did not the 450, like the other one. Was it the 680 or 630? Yo, I seen him do that one time. It was so fucking smooth. I was like, yo, my man is nasty with this shit.
Boing.
Mid word.
That's for damn.
What about you, Gigi? What are you thinking about to TNA?
Like more or less like where like the era of Bear Money was at. Like
okay.
I don't know what at that point what WW EFCK, I don't know. What? I don't fucking know. I just appreciated the tag team division in TNA, and I think TNA made me appreciate the tag team division a little bit more, because at that time WWE was just like fucking throwing people. It was literally in what they're doing now is pretty much treating the tag team like a women's division.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah, absolutely.
And also, oh my God, what was that belt? Was the X Division belt?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm thinking? Yeah. When they did that first match for it.
Yeah.
Like the official match for that. That is like that particular era of TNA. I don't know what to fucking call that, but that era right there, that would be my favorite era of TNA. What?
A user posted dead bodies from Ukraine and never got reported or deleted, but then they delete Gigi's Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I was like, what? Oh, man.
Appreciate you being here.
Appreciate that, ACW. Yeah.
Appreciate
the support. Poor Gigi lost the channel, but we're gonna come back double. Fuck that 2.5. We're gonna go 7,000.
She started a better fucking channel.
1 million.
We're doing it. We're just rebuilding the empire. It's all good.
Word.
We don't take L's because we go for the win.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's what we do. You a fucking cunt. Fucking cunts out there, man.
Yeah, word.
Fucking suck a dick. Like, yeah, eat a dick. Shogun it.
Word.
Oh, man.
One more
While
time.
you're at it.
Fucking cocksucker. Wait. There you go.
Oh, shit. Damn, he got look at this guy. He got it hard first, and then he started. Look at that.
Yeah,
I see. Sound effect to get him hard, boing.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
it.
goes like a dick.
That's it. We got one ready for you, motherfuckers.
Word, boy. I like it.
Show. What about you, man?
right.
Wasn't Bobby Lashley in TNA?
He was.
Yes, he was.
With all his 3,000 belts.
Yeah, he held all of them at once.
Hey, don't forget about my boy. I found out that wasn't it then that he started with MVP?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He's my boy now.
All of a sudden, Bobby Lashley's his boy. All of a sudden.
Play. Hold up. Top blocking.
Bueno.
Oh, wait. Now he's your boy?
Listen, I got hope for you and Miz.
On our podcast, I have witnesses, and they are Toe and Gigi. you not being a fan. See, look, somebody said pause.
Mhm.
Bobby Lashley. Now he's your boy.
I agree.
The
I
boy.
agree with you 1,000%. I was like that about a few months ago. I remember talking to y'all though. I remember the progression where I was like, it started. I think he was wrestling. Who was it he was wrestling back then?
Drew
That he looked
McIntyre.
terrible. Drew McIntyre. He looked
That wasn't
terrible.
his fault. That wasn't Bobby's fault.
And then little by little, once he started becoming the like, I'll destroy you. I don't really gotta wrestle. I'm just gonna slam you everywhere, bro. I'm gonna kill your ass. And then I'm gonna put you in the master lock or the master key or whatever the fuck he calls it.
Master Key. The Hurt
Over.
Lock. Nigga said
He-
Master Key.
He became a monster, like Brock Lesnar level. Like, to fuck me up, you're gonna have to bring Lesnar or you're gonna have to bring a top dog. But nobody of these little guys ain't gonna really beat me up type of status. And I started to like him. It's little by little.
Show,
His
I want
attitude.
you to hear me very clearly, show.
Oh,
I hate your soul.
My bad.
Yo, you want to know something, show? Because I remember these conversations vividly, and I remember Lay giving you the same look that he just gave you when you described Bobby Lashley, because I don't know what that was, and I remember also telling you, go watch his stuff in TNA, and tell me he can't wrestle. So apparently you did it. You watched his stuff in TNA.
I did. I went and I studied him. This dude is good. A great dude too. Outside the ring, man. A soldier. And
Side note,
amazing, yeah.
To Matt Awesome, that'll be Monty
Brown.
Monty Brown, the Pounce. Should have been bigger than he was. I love that guy, but as you were saying, I'm sorry, show.
No.
Loved it. Yo, you should definitely do you should definitely do one of those promos.
Hey, I'll check them out. See, I appreciate it. I told you I'll bring me promos and I'll do them.
Get like a leopard shirt and then do the promo.
Let me write it down. What's his name? Monty Pounce? I'll write it down.
We got a new signee for Diamond Wrestling.
Monty
Pounce. Monty Pounce has just signed with Diamond Wrestling.
Monty Pounce.
Holy shit.
What's his name then? Come on, man. Yeah.
Monty Brown.
Brown. Okay, my bad.
His finishing move was the pounce.
Not bad.
Yeah, we saw your comment, ECW. We right when you brought it up, I put it on screen. I don't know if you didn't hear us, but we acknowledge you.
Yeah. We said thank you. Thank you for the support.
Yeah. We did all that.
Yeah. We do it again. Thank you for that, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah, repay a moment of silence for sure.
Word.
Monty Pounce.
Bruh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll put in for that leopard shirt, by the way. See, I want you to watch his promo first and then do it.
Yeah.
I got you. The leopard shirt. All right, I'm ready. I'm just right. I'm keeping it in my little book, B.
I expect him to write that down.
Nah, I gotta get it right, B. I'll be ready.
My man said he has a little book. Do you have a lock for it?
Nah. I got a little rubber band. Bleep.
Oh, okay.
It's
There
over.
you go.
So Rubber Band Man, gotcha.
Because if somebody opens up that book, they're gonna be possessed by the demons of show's mispronunciation.
Bro, nobody would be able to read what I wrote.
Monty Pounce's theme song better be some Beanie Man. Oh yeah, of course.
100%.
He's gonna be what they wanted Kofi Kingston to be when he first started.
That's one of the things I would love to rebook Kofi, like to succeed. Like,
you don't think he succeeded?
That Orton thing worked. That angle. If Orton was such a fucking cunt. Stop, Toad. So now WWE best era.
Yeah, the best era of the WWE.
You did WWE. Gigi had a reaction, and we were like,
yeah.
You have to back away from a thing like,
yeah, this isn't the time or the place to talk about Orton.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the WWE.
Not on my birthday.
We'll have that one day.
Yeah. Yeah.
WWE is easy, bro. It's two eras. It's Hulk Hogan against
No, that's
Hulk Hogan and
WWF.
Austin.
No.
Oh
Hulk
shit!
Hogan belongs to WWF.
My
I
bad.
mean, I
I
guess
didn't
he
know
could
it
go
was
to
different.
WWE as well since he decided to come in as, NWO Hogan. I get, you know what? It's Hogan.
He's everywhere. He's in all
Yeah.
of them. I think he's also in WCW and TNA, right?
Yeah.
Oh man,
The only one he hasn't been in it was
ECW,
AEW.
baby.
he about to
ECW
be in
also.
AEW.
Oh, and
Why?
AEW.
Give it a few
Please.
months.
Nah. Let Tony Khan keep him away from it. We don't need him.
You wouldn't
Nobody
want him
wants
as
him.
a promo man, like Arn Anderson?
Hogan?
Yeah.
Hogan? Nah. No, thank you. Not in AEW. He can go to Impact again, but he's not all elite.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Gigi on that one. Hogan doesn't need to be in AEW.
No, he doesn't need to be in AEW, and not for nothing. All Elite is a different kind of wrestling, and it's not the same type of wrestling that would be up Hogan's alley.
Absolutely correct. Yeah.
And it doesn't match his character. See, if you notice, when Hogan went to WCW, he was failing because his character didn't fit in the show. But once he became Hollywood Hogan, that's when he took off, and everybody loved him again in WCW. He wouldn't fit in AEW. You know, the AEW is the Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, the tough
real
guys,
gutter.
the guys that aren't sitting here screaming at the top of their lungs trying to get people to pay attention to their go watch and their 24-inch pythons. They're the motherfuckers that pull out the gun and shoot your fucking brains out. You know, there's a corner phrase from Arn Anderson. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I would say for the WWE, it would have to be the beginning era of ruthless aggression. Because to be honest with you, in my opinion, and from WWF, from the 90s to now, the ruthless aggression had the best athletes. You know, pure like athletes as wrestlers there. You know, you had your Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas, fucking Ray was over there also, Jericho.
Did we also get a young Brock Lesnar as well?
Oh yeah. Brock Lesnar in his fucking prime. Even though Brock Lesnar feels like he ain't changed a bit since his first, but
no character involvement at all.
No, not at all. He just wore shorts now. He just wears shorts and gloves.
Yeah.
But Kurt Angle, these were matches, like dream matches that you would have put together nowadays if you wanted to do Legends type shit. Yeah,
even Malenko.
Hell yeah, Malenko. I think that like when it came straight down to it, like if you were gonna put an all-star cast of wrestlers together, it would have been the Ruthless Aggression, with an exception of like 10 other stars from another era. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because the PG shit was horrible.
That sounds really. It is right now because it's the same era. Yes, it could be plausible. I'm with it. Yeah. Madame Gigi.
Sorry.
Take your time.
No. I would agree. WWF, Ruthless Aggression. I can go. I can agree with that. Because I'm just thinking, in Ruthless Aggression, we actually started getting the thugonomics of John Cena. I mean, he came out with, the way he did with Kurt Angle with Ruthless Aggression. And he had one hell of a match with Kurt Angle. And the fact that Taker gave him his props afterwards, back then, I don't think that would have been scripted. I mean, it's Taker. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it could have been, but I think that moment was actually genuine.
We all know my opinion on.
It's just the women's division just got really shitty there.
Yeah, this is one of the best areas for the women, but
I don't think we have to go there to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not.
No. Just reel me in.
Yeah, I grew up in the Attitude Era, 100%. Like I said, I I idolized Stone Cold because I hated my boss. I understood it, and I know I could whip my boss's ass. I literally understood that I could if I wanted to. But bills got to get paid. But Stone Cold whooped his boss's ass and still got paid. And I'm like, I can do this. I can live through this guy. I drink beer, whiskey. I can live through this guy. And then the thing about it is, there was never a sense of nobody didn't matter. Everybody mattered.
Yeah.
From the first match to the last one, to the shenanigans, to the hardcore title, to whatever you wanted in between. When they had a pay-per-view, everything they did on Monday and then eventually SmackDown was on that card. Nobody was left off. Even if it wasn't a title match. And like I said, I'm a bigger fan of when stuff is personal. You know what I mean? When they have their personal beef. I used to love the APA because they're mercenaries. I love mercenaries. They get paid to hurt people. Yo, listen, it's 3 against 1. You got the money? I'm in. I used to love the Nation. I understood their gripe. I understood it completely. I said gripe, that's right. Another white dude to it.
You're sounding too intelligent there, Lay.
I'm sounding like Keith Lee right now. It's a problem, right?
Yeah. Knock it off.
Knock it off.
No.
All right.
Cornette is upset somewhere. Cornette right now
You're
can't
doing
see
things like that.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. So it was a sense of, and it was also character evolution where everybody except X-Pac. Everybody developed. Even Billy Gunn developed somehow. And do I need to mention you bury a guy on Sunday Night Heat? On Sunday Night Heat, you buried a guy to the point where his career never recovered. With one promo.
Yeah.
One.
I
Beer
think
truck. 2. And by the way, people forget with that awesome promo on the beer truck, because I'm going to roll into that SmackDown hotel, go in room 316, and burn that son of a bitch to the ground. He told him, take those little glasses off and look at me with your little beady eyes. I mean, come on now. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you had great wrestling matches too. Remember, the first Hardy and Edge and Christian match happened during that era. No Mercy. That's when we realized we got something special with the 2 tag teams.
Yep.
Still fuck Edge, by the way. But the point is, we have something special here. The Tit Invitational, can't believe I just said that. It introduced us to 2 of the best tag teams we'll ever see in all of wrestling. No matter what you say.
Word.
And we have 2 of 4 of the biggest stars in wrestling history, bar none, show up in that era. We had The Rock. We had Stone Cold. I put The Rock first because, people are sensitive and they like that guy.
Yeah.
But Stone Cold was the leader. The Rock, when Stone Cold took his ball and left, pick up the slack in respect to The Rock for doing his thing. But 100%, you had it. Besides the golden era, this took it to something else. You know what I mean? And that's always been my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like Stone Cold, and Triple H became famous too, whatever.
Yeah.
He was never Shawn though, but feel nuts about that. Undertaker was right. You're not Shawn. And I know it cuts him deep somewhere in his life.
But who's winning now, though? He's the CF. Well, not anymore. He was at one point somebody that had a suit.
But remember, who you think can put on a better match now? Shawn or H?
Now?
All the way?
Shawn.
Now? You mean like right now?
Right now.
Shawn.
Of course.
You want to know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because Triple H just had a problem with his ticker.
Well, take that away.
Nope, you can't take it out of the way. He said now. That shit happened. It's now. You can't say that.
That's like me
He's
saying
gonna die.
That was like who would have a better match. Fucking
Overall, it
or
would be
Warrior
Shawn
now.
because Shawn is the one that would oversell it. Triple H doesn't sell it. No matter how you see it, like Triple H, he'll sell the bump if he wanted to, but Shawn Michaels will sell the bump to get the other guy over, even if he's the victor of the match.
Yeah.
So that way, both guys look like they're winning.
Matt knows. Matt knows.
I'll tell you one thing. If it was Shawn versus Sting at that WrestleMania, that would have been one of the greatest matches we would have seen.
I would have loved to see Shawn versus Sting.
Yeah.
Yo, Dream, you're out there somewhere. Dream Wrestling. Shawn versus Sting. Dream match. That's a lot. A lot of people don't say that. But, you know what I'm saying? That's pure athleticism.
Yep. And that was for free.
Welcome. Yeah, fuck AEW for doing that to you. Great, they put on great programs, but for screwing you over, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fucking bitches.
We back you up no matter what.
Word. Show.
Yo.
Before you go into your favorite era of the day, what's your WWE era?
That took away the one I thought I had because I didn't know y'all was separating WWF from WWE. But now that
wait, which one? Which one? Then just say it.
Okay, what was your choice?
It's between is it Ruthless Aggression? No, it's not. I got Ruthless Aggression in my head. Was Stone Cold, the Attitude Era?
Attitude Era.
All right.
Well, that's the WWF era. Like that's right at the tail end of the WWF, leading into WWE.
That's what I'm saying. So I had that. Then I had the Hogan era.
So it's Golden Era.
Mm-hmm.
It was between Gigi and myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but now that I heard Toe's answer, I do agree with him with John Cena and when they passed the rock to him. That's what you said. You said
I did not mention that man whatsoever.
You said the Ruthless Aggression. That's the man that says it.
No.
It's funny. I'm gonna lie to you. During this whole rant, he had no points at John Cena. I
thought that was who said it.
No.
Somebody has said some.
I never said it. I never said it.
You said that in the promo?
I never said it. And let me tell you something, Show. That when he said it, that was like midway through the Ruthless Aggression era because Vince McMahon had everybody in the ring and he said it and Devon like tried to lead the crowd with that whole ruthless shit. It wasn't like Ruthless Aggression era that Monday Cena comes out and smacks Kurt Angle in the face.
No.
So just
see, I didn't know there was a marking. I thought he just said that and then people associated it.
Listen, the rise of Thugonomics happened in the Ruthless Aggression era. The PG era is Cena's era. Because that's when Cena became champion and did all this. I'm a Marine and I'm the guy that doesn't know how to salute or run or take rock bottoms or bumps or show pain whatsoever. I'm gonna fuck up NXT and Nexus and all that other bullshit. That's his era. The Ruthless Aggression era is Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio and I'll throw in Orton and Evolution.
It's a SmackDown 6 in some of Raw.
Yeah.
But mine is Edge. He wasn't part of SmackDown 6. He was an
in
enhancement talent.
Yeah, in my opinion, Edge shined in the PG era. Because Edge was the guy that Cena PG'd with.
Whoa.
Sounds kinky.
Yeah. No, they love to PG each other.
Mm-hmm. They pegging each other.
It's in their documentary. It's in the Evil documentary. They PG'd the shit out of each other.
Mm.
John Cena got stabbed by Carlito's boy. That was some bullshit that they said. John Cena forgot that he was white. That's what happened.
Shit.
That's why they had to turn him PG. But go ahead, Show. I'm sorry. I just had to clarify that
for Matt.
A resident professional wrestler in the chat, shout out to my man Matt Awesome. Go ahead, show.
One of these.
Yeah.
Oh, the chancletazo in the building.
Word.
Still rock 'em hardcore.
Nah, but those are the errors I was thinking about. And like I said, you already corrected me, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what's
Gigi,
crazy?
we didn't get your opinion on Revolution. We didn't do that.
Oh yeah.
I want to hear this.
Oh man, it was good. Getting to end. I'm not gonna lie though. I really thought that Thunder Rosa was gonna win the pay-per-view. I thought she was gonna win the belt. However, knowing that they're going to her hometown, this coming up Dynamite, it now makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if anything, I really thought that if any titles was going to change hands, it would have been the women's title. The championship match between Jade and Ty Conti. Yo, that opening, I was like, yo, she just gave it the kiss of death. And I said that now realizing Jade was going to use this as a pursuit to the next one to go ahead and feel the kiss of death. I said, oh shit, she read something that I did. I know she did. But if not, that's pretty cool. We're on the same wavelength. I understand. And it's dope. It gives us something instead of her being that bitch. There's only so much you can do being that bitch. It has to add more to it.
Jay
That
could have
bitch
been the
is
one that
gonna give you-
reported you.
Yo,
She heard you.
but
She heard you say
that
it
bitch
and
gave
then
me the
reported
kiss
you.
of death. She's like, word. Can't nobody take credit of this, that. Kiss of death.
Word. Like,
Because
I'ma
that was the
take that.
meme. I believe that's one of the hashtags that I use. Kiss of death. And I didn't even know she was calling it that. You know what? Whatever. Still fucking Steve.
Word. Fuck.
It's all right.
Terrible.
Oh, man. Sorry. I'm just going to have to post up everything that I did before. So guess what? It's brand new now. Hey.
Yeah.
That's it. When we build. I got lots of content now. I can't have no excuses to not put anything up new because at this point, everything is new.
Yeah, facts.
What did you think of the dog collar match?
I fucking loved it. I didn't like the fact that CM Punk was so obvious about cutting himself.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. I loved Warlow. Fucking what? Fuck. Shucks. Oh.
I forgot.
Oh, hold on. This and every New Yorker would know this.
Yeah.
Let me put it down here now. That's right. That's exactly what he did to MJF. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's a good.
That would have
Sleep
been
on it.
real funny if we would have done that. He would have been on some.
But he wouldn't know. Eddie Kingston, though, you know, the body from New York wouldn't definitely know.
He's looking at you, show.
And no. He already felt my wrath. It's your turn. I can't give you birthday punches, but you know.
Give me birthday
just
jabs.
I'm gonna give you birthday puyas. That's it, you know. Verbally.
Verbal puya.
Word. Man, that was a good. The dog collar match was good. Eddie Kingston and Chris Jericho. That as an opening match was exceptionally good.
Yep.
And I knew it. We knew it. Eddie was going to win the big one. He was going to finally get his break and win the big one. And now we have Chris Jericho being in a new faction. That's it. Inner Circle's dead. Time to start a new faction. It's a good refresh.
Yeah. The JCP.
You know? And Daniel Garcia.
The Jericho Appreciation Awareness Society of Wrestlers or something. They got a shirt out now.
It's like, yeah, it is the thing.
That guy. This guy here.
At this point, you have to be think about it. Jericho at this point, he ain't gonna do nothing more for Sammy Guevara.
Yeah.
Right. Ja with the tag team, we're gonna let them go, and now we're gonna be with Eddie. Now that's gonna be another new story to elevate more of the trio tag teams. All right, we're getting that with that. What else are we got? I mean, Jake Hager is always gonna follow Jericho. He's always gonna be where Jericho's at. That's like Jericho's right hand man, no matter what.
Yeah, that's true. He can't really do anything else.
You can't.
Sad to say, he got nothing. He got nothing.
But it's okay because all he needs to do is be like a powerhouse. You know,
True,
he just has to really be the real muscle. And that if you look at that group already, he is that one that's going to be the muscle one out of the group. Not to call the other ones like the muscle, but you know what I mean? Like it's just a different level compared to the current members that's going to be in there. 2.0 and Daniel Garcia. It's just a different style.
Yeah. But yo, not for nothing, Daniel Garcia looked like a gangster last night on Dynamite. He didn't give a shit.
Did.
My man had a bat. He's like, yo, I'm gonna fuck you up, son.
He did good.
Yeah.
What? Let's see. So we have that match, and we call that. We had. Damn, I think I said Jade was gonna win as well. What other match was? Let's see.
The triple threat tag team match with the Young Bucks, Lucha Express, and Red
That
Dragon.
was so good. Y'all watch that shit. They can fight. They can literally fight forever.
Yeah.
Each team shine. And we all knew it. We all knew that Jurassic Express was going to win this. Right? Is this Jurassic, right? Yeah, Jurassic Express.
yeah.
All right, just make sure. Look, listen, every week we always kind of have to question ourselves with this. We always be fucking it up. Like,
Luchasaurus sounds like a fucking tag team within himself.
Yeah. And like he was doing his thing too. I felt like he outshined more than Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
On some real ass shit. The Young Bucks both did their thing. And Red Dragon did their thing too, but we all knew there was going to be friction. And it was going to happen. And at this point, if Kenny Omega's not going to come back at this, we're going to end up seeing the Young Bucks trying to get Hangman to be back on their side. Like, nah, we'll watch you. We'll see what you're still cool with us until Kenny comes back. You know?
Yeah.
Long-term storyline. That's good. That's good.
And it's subtle too.
Mm-hmm.
Very subtle.
Let's
Mock
see.
and Danielson.
That was good. That ended. I think what excited me more, I mean, that match was really good, but what excited me more is that towards the end when William Regal came out and it was just like, oh, this is more serious. Like, oh, Regal's out here? Nah, this is more serious. Now we really need to fucking pay attention to what the fuck is gonna happen. And the fact that he butted heads, literally headbutt John Moxley. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck you. Kick your ass over there, boy. you smart motherfucker. Fuck you too. He slapped the shit out of both of them. And I enjoyed that moment that he had with Tony Schiavone in the ring where he actually cried and I felt that. That was all up in my feels. I felt that. It was beautiful. It was great to see William Regal back where he belongs.
Absolutely. I agree.
Again, Dr. Britt Baker and Dr. Rosa, a little disappointed, but I understand the why now because Thunder Rosa has to win in her hometown. If not, they will riot. And Tony Khan always wants to give the people what they want. Why not win in their hometown? He always been like so like upfront about that. Why wouldn't you win in your hometown? It's your hometown.
Yeah.
You know, as a booker, he sees it like that.
That's
and it's in a cage.
McMahon. That's the anti McMahon.
Yep. And
Man,
it's in
like
a
you gotta
cage.
lose in your hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
What other matches?
Swerve came out. He signed with AEW.
Swerve's house. This is Swerve's house. Woo! Yo, I'm excited because I feel like Swerve will influence Tony Khan to bring in the rest of the hit makers, because that's their new names now, hit makers. And we're probably going to get all the hit makers in AEW. I would like to see that. I don't feel like they gave all of them enough run when they had something good. WWE has something good, they fucked it up. AEW can make it into something great. And if it's not even there in AEW, I mean, I know Tony Khan says he wants to keep it separate, but let's be realistic here. Eventually he's gonna want that crossover.
Yeah.
And he's gonna want it, he's probably gonna also have to need it. You know? But you know, he got money, so
agreed.
So let's see. What was the match before Hangman and Cole? There's another tag team match, no? Or was it
it was a
TNT?
trios match with Sting, Darby Allin, and Sammy Guevara versus Andrade, Matt Hardy, and Private Party. It was that tornado trios match.
That's right.
Where Sting put his face through the table.
Yo, word, yeah. No, he decided to dive, and not die. I was like, I was so worried. I was like, this shouldn't fuck with his neck too much. Oh shit, he actually jumped.
Props to Sting for taking it.
Hell yeah, he did it clean too. So clean.
Yo,
there was a lot of good things. Yo, Wardlow winning the fucking Sonic ring.
Yep.
I for sure, like, again, didn't I fucking call that Wardlow? If it wasn't going to be Keith Lee, it was going to be Wardlow.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you said that.
And I'm already trying to set that story that it was going to be, that's it, long, you know, you're going to give me that Sonic shit, because that's it. But if he's not going to be underneath MJF's contract, you know, it's not like, did they ever say Wardlow was all elite? All I know is that he works for fucking MJF.
He still works for him.
Right?
Last night he said he still works for him and he wants
but he don't give a damn
to take it. MJF to release it from his contract. He's like, if you release me from my contract, I'll leave you be. Because he doesn't want nothing to do with MJF because he already dealt with him for 3 years. But I don't see that.
And he doesn't want to respond back to him because he already dealt with him long enough. But that's the next feud.
It's going to be a match for his contract.
Mm-hmm. Like, I own you. And you will do whatever I say. You'll be my bitch forever.
I honestly think MJF is going to screw him from the TNT Championship next week. And then they're going to have their little rivalry and he's going to have to earn his freedom.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
100%.
I don't think Swerve was TNA champion. Sorry to cut you off, Gigi.
What happened? Swerve was TNA champion.
He wants to know if Swerve was ever TNA champion. I don't think he was ever TNA champion.
No.
I tried to look it up. I didn't find anything on it, but
yeah.
What do you think of the buy-in? The fucking Death Triangle versus the House of Black? That was a crazy match also.
Amazing. I loved everything about it, probably except for the outcome of the women's title match. But after knowing what's happening, I understand the why behind it now. But had that not happened, I would have said probably the only thing it would have been slightly disappointed was the women's match.
Yeah.
You know, overall, every fucking match hit. Every match had its spot. Nothing felt like it was dragged out. Nothing felt like it was like, let's go. Chris Statlander versus Legit Layla. Good shit. And the outcome, I was like, son of a bitch. Legit Layla fucking stole one. All right. And then she tried to do that same thing this Wednesday. And Red Velvet was like, nah, bitch, you ain't gonna do that. That was amazing. Good. It's just all overall good stories. Good, real good stories. Adam Cole coming out to Halo wardrobe. Is that what we're doing? Is it me or did it look a little boxy?
Yeah, it did.
Like, it looks like a sixth grader made it.
Yeah, it was like last minute. He like glued it onto his leather jacket.
It looks like, you know, it was the leftovers from the exploding ring props that, you know, that we had. Could it be possibly could it be like the possible like free things that they got when they got the exploding ring props? Like that could be like, hey, since you bought that, we're gonna get this one for you for free. Hey, you know, like it was a fun concept and idea. However, it wasn't needed.
Yeah,
it wasn't. I get the fun behind it, but that has looked like a fucking kid made it. It don't look like. I kind of feel like Tony Khan should stop at this moment spending money on wrestlers and spend more money on his production.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more money on the production itself.
Yeah.
Because you got all this money to spend for all these wrestlers that, you know, everybody that got released. Mm-hmm. But, like, let's do just a little bit more on the production part. Just a little bit. Especially just outfits that, like, look like that.
No, seriously, yeah.
And then that was it.
He could have.
Going out to Matt. We'll do Lucha Underground one by itself. All of us like Lucha Underground, so you know. So
yeah.
Well, what was the best era of Lucha Underground?
Oh my god!
How many? How many seasons they had? Three,
right?
I think I remember 3. They were going to get to 4, but it never happened, I believe.
I think that's what it is.
Matt might correct us on this. You know what I'm saying? All I know is when I saw Pentagon Dark, I was yeah. So there it is.
3 seasons.
When I saw Penta Dark, I was sold. I was already sold on it, but that him breaking arms and walking away, shit, sign me up any day, brother.
Yeah.
And then Arrow Star and Dragon, Vampiro, Matt Striker and Vampiro, one of the best commenting teams to not get appreciated ever, because you.
I agree.
You had Matt is knowledgeable in the sport, and so is Vampiro. But Vampiro is so knowledgeable in lucha culture that people have no idea about that.
Yep.
He knows the lore of everybody. When Arrow Star came out and he said what he said, I was like, I had no idea. I have been watching AAA for years, and I'm like, oh, I had no idea about the back end of Arrow Star. No idea. Even Cueto, you know, remember he is now Escobar now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert. The original Hunter, the original Arrow Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Jeff Cobb as, you know, the big man. Yeah, I'm saying Lucha Underground does deserve to do just. We'll do it though. But to me, it's definitely the second season where everybody came.
I was gonna say the second season is with it
more
for
story
me.
rich, yeah.
Yep.
That's when they unveiled his brother Cobb, Jeff Cobb, and they, you know, Pentagon was doing more shit. It wasn't just Prince Puma being the wrestlers. I believe they also introduced the Gift of the Gods.
The trio
The
titles.
trio titles.
Yeah. And it was in
Mi
Agenda too.
Muertes with Katrina.
Because Eva
Yes,
was the
Katrina,
trios
yes.
champion.
And of course, Havoc.
Havoc, son of Havoc.
Son of Havoc.
You know, an amazing add to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then you also got your Sonny Kiss.
Yeah, I was about to say that. There you go. Yeah, Sonny Kiss was introduced. Yeah, Killshot, who we know as Swerve.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So
Thunder Rosa.
Oh yes, Thunder Rosa. Yes, as who? Who's Thunder Rosa?
She was the blue chick.
Cobra
I forgot her name.
Mariposa.
Was it Mariposa?
I believe it was Mariposa.
According to Matt, he said it's Cobra Moon.
Cobra Moon. Yeah, Mariposa
Cobra
was
Moon.
somebody else. Yeah.
No, somebody else. I apologize. My mistake.
I was like, but yeah, just a lot of like dope fucking women's wrestling and just wrestling overall, lucha wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Even Angelico and what's this guy's name?
Oh, Jack Evans?
Yes.
Yeah, Jack Evans. Jack Evans is a MVP that people do not sing praise about.
Yeah.
Jack
No.
Evans fucking up.
What?
He was blitzkrieg at one point.
What happened to those two? Because they actually could wrestle, but every time they show up, it's almost like they're either getting treated like a joke or they're never on TV. Like
they're on Dark.
Those guys are very how do I say this correctly? They don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay. So they don't. All right, I get you. Yo, so before we close this out, ECW has a question. He goes, if Yokozuna or Kerry Von Erich was around in this generation, how do you think WWE or AEW would use them now that wrestling today is more high flyer and have smaller wrestlers? I think Yokozuna would be used exactly the same way he was used back in the day because his athleticism is undeniable. To have that big of a guy be that athletic, I think they would capitalize on that and, use him as a big guy, especially him being Samoan with Roman Reigns.
I believe, he wouldn't be Yokozuna no more. He would be his actual name or something along the lines where it kind of fits into the whole tribal family.
Yeah, he would definitely be the muscle of the bloodline. 100%.
Yeah.
Like that's a big man that cannot be denied. When it comes to Von Erich is a very interesting story because Von Erich was very athletic for a guy
with one leg.
He was a very muscular guy, but very athletic. Von Erich could be your all-American guy. Can be your, you're like your all-American, like track football athlete kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Von Erich is more AEW type of style.
What Jackson could have been that guy.
He also had one leg,
1 foot,
well, below the knee. Yeah. And a lot of people, I didn't know that when I was watching him wrestle. He never wrestled like he had one leg.
Yeah.
But I definitely agree with you, Gigi. That's AEW. I see him more as AEW than WWE.
Yeah.
So that's for that. Jack Evans, Wrestling Society. Yeah. I remember that shit. Sure, I remember that.
Remember that? What was it? Tables, ladders, and salvesas.
Yes.
And
I don't know what the fuck that was, but it was a shit show anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. Yeah. Absolutely.
That was built off the back of Teddy Hart, right?
Yep.
You saw how that ended with him.
Oh yeah.
So talented. What a waste.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Shit. But yo, Lay, you said you wanted to speak about Austin real quick. We'll end the show on your note on Austin.
It's a little Austin. I love the promo to Owens, right? Because Stone Cold guy, and it was awesome. It was great. I don't want to see my favorite wrestler look nothing but his prime. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's not a match. I hope it's a program. And then, he stuns him twice. And then everybody goes, I'm happy. Couple of beers. You know what I mean? Couple of Steve Weisers. Like literally Broken Skull Ranch beers. By the way, they're good. Try them. Your IPAs, but try them. Yeah, I don't want to see anything else. I don't want to see a match.
That's what I heard, though.
I kind of got sad when I thought it would be a match. I literally was like, please no. Please.
I was excited. I was like, I want to see old Stone Cold Steve Austin.
But that's the thing. He's just old Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like, yeah, he can go, but he can't go like OD like that. Not in the same level of Kevin Owens.
Absolutely.
Like, this man, Kevin Owens can move. He's not just a big guy to be just a big guy. He's a big guy that can fucking move.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I don't want to see my wrestling hero going that route. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we don't want Austin to go down the Sting road.
Fuck that. If Ric Flair did it, go ahead.
Now, see, stop. Ric Flair shouldn't have been doing it. Ric Flair just had too many fucking divorces that he had to fucking pay, and he didn't have the fucking money for it. But now that Bad Bunny decided to go ahead and put Ric Flair into one music video, guess what? Ric Flair drip, bitch. Boom! And Ric Flair now has all the alimony money that he needs to pay for all of his divorces, including his current one. But I'm pretty sure she's not getting nothing.
Austin doesn't sound enthusiastic about doing it. You know, he does. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure that check is lovely. He's not enthusiastic about it. Just, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, JR would know this because JR and Austin have always been boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping it's a program and not a match.
I believe it's a program because I think he invited him to the KO show.
Yeah, the KO show.
Yeah, he did. So yeah, so Pro just wrote basically that JR said that he talked to him and he doesn't sound enthusiastic about it. So Stone Cold is probably just saying it's just a program. They're like, no, let's do a match. No, it's just a program. No, let's do a match. We're gonna throw a this good shit. I'm telling you, Vince.
Think about how often Stone Cold said no throughout the years to an actual match. He has shot WWE down ever since he did the thing with The Rock. 19 years, like, yo, no, I'm good. I'm all right. I'm good. I'm all right. Then when we saw this beer company, he goes, I really don't need you guys.
Yeah.
Podcast. I'm good. Oh, you need me for on your network with my podcast? Pay me because it's my name. That's the thing people forget. Stone Cold is not a WWE name. It's a Steve Austin name. Because he came up with it. Just like The Rock. People don't know this. The Rock's name is not WWE's. It's The Rock's name.
Yeah, he just doesn't use it because he wants to be treated as an actual star. Dwayne Johnson is a movie star. The Rock is a wrestler.
But when you buy a Rock shirt, Rock gets most of it. When you buy an Austin shirt, Austin gets most of it. Gigi can relate. When you buy a Gigi shirt, who's getting it?
I get most of it.
There it is.
Yeah.
And that's how it works, ladies and gentlemen.
And this is the money in the bank. What about money?
Own your property, and life is good. Be original.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
There you go. And on that note, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads, and I appreciate everybody from the video and everybody that stopped by today. Wish me happy birthday. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know. And appreciate y'all guys doing the podcast with me. Like I said, it wouldn't be nothing without y'all. So y'all deserve your flowers too, like y'all like to say. Y'all young bucks like to say nowadays. But on that note, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody. We'll be back next week.
Yay. Happy birthday!